Based After Dark.
Before we get into today's episode, we want to thank all of our patrons. We recently hit over 200. We will be doing a special live pod very soon. We are working on a date to get that done. We are also going to be releasing very special merch. So look out for that. We'll be hammering out a date. Cheers for all your support. We love you very much. Today on episode 32 of Based After Dark. Why you guys look so nervous watching me do this intro right now?
I'm not nervous.
Bro, I'm not
excited.
nervous at all, man.
Everyone looks scared
I'm
to
a
see
little.
me.
I'm a
You're
little.
finished.
horny.
Everyone looks so scared to see me doing
I'm
this
excited.
intro.
I just don't know where
I'm
you're
so
going,
excited
bro.
for this
I'm
podcast.
enjoying
I was
myself.
letting you
Kinda weird,
intro.
dude.
I was just chilling.
Saintis, were you nervous?
Dude, you're
No,
supposed to
they
let
killed
me.
it.
You're supposed to let me cook. I feel like you guys are not even letting me
I think
microwave.
you
right
were the
now.
You
one.
didn't
I
even
think
talk,
you're
bro.
nervous.
You're
You're
just being-
projecting right
yeah,
now.
you're projecting
on
for
us.
sure.
Like, you're
You're
getting
This is
projecting.
so
I've never
funny.
been nervous about anything in my whole life. Okay.
All right,
well,
then
this
do
is
it up.
episode 32,
That's
You're
good.
damn fucking right it is.
season 2, Based After Dark. Today we've got one of our new members, Krylax. We've got Tasty
What
Life,
the fuck is
P
up?
Papa, Prison Joe, and myself, AMC IRL. I'm sorry, they're all very nervous about my intro.
T-Bob's been
I've
looking under
always
the
thought my
desk a
intros
lot.
were
I
very
thought he was gonna
good.
pull out a gun and shoot
Shut
you, bro.
the
Like,
fuck
what
up.
the fuck is
I'm looking at my desk. I can see why it seemed like looking under. No, it's so funny because today I woke up, Annie had the pod on, and it was literally, I think it was the Patreon or it was the number one. We're 20 minutes into the pod, and then Hamzy goes, "Wait, have we started?" and then he intros that, and oh my gosh, it's just, it's just great. It's really funny. We got
Dude,
good
my
episode
intros are
humor.
fire. All right,
Dude, this shit was
listen.
fucking
No,
heat,
you
dude.
killed that.
That's pretty good.
You picked
Yeah.
I
that.
was
You
gonna say,
picked that way
we
up,
do
dude.
have a date though. The special podcast is going to be on the 24th, live on the Based Twitch account, and that's when we're going to be releasing the merch as well. That is February 24th. Put it on your calendar or don't. Be there or don't, but you should be there. We love you.
We
Thanks,
also
shout out to
may
merch
Based
see a
looks
Media.
very
return. Ignoble and Zoe, right? Return possibly for
Oh, are they
the
coming?
live cast. Possibly.
Who?
Surely.
Zoe and Ignoble. Oh, shut up.
The
Anyway.
podcast is going to be Zoe, Ignoble, and Nine Rain. It's just those three, and that's the special edition
And
podcast.
the entire podcast is them talking about why they didn't go on the podcast. It's just a podcast.
Can you
They
imagine?
have to-
Can you
No, it's gonna
imagine if
be-
they
it's gonna
three
be
show up and
Zoe
all of
and-
you just choose not to and watch it and see what happens?
Oh
It's
my
special,
God.
special guest whale pops on too, bro. It's gonna be
Dude,
fucking.
I would like to
insane,
just
dude.
no call, no show, and then show up in the chat, bro.
That's
Yeah.
some shit you would do, dude. It really would.
I would respect that at
funny.
least. Like if I
That
see in the
would be-
chat being a gremlin, like, I'd at least respect that. I'd be irrationally angry, but I respect it.
Dude, the anger would be so real. I'm just shitposting the whole time. Oh God.
Yo, how sick does the merch look, though? We will be releasing
God
merch
damn,
during
dude.
that
Dude,
pod.
it is hard. I literally just bought one of every single
Dude,
piece.
you know what else
I
is
bought
hard?
everything.
You know what else is hard? Drake's meat, bro. Let's get into
I
it.
can't. Can we
Jumping
talk about Drake's dick, dude?
dude?
What a
Can we talk about Drake, dude?
I
What
got
a
you, dude. I
segue.
got you.
Let's
Great
go.
fucking all-time segue, dude. Can I just tell you, the last 36 hours, my brain has been thinking about one thing: it's Drake's hog.
Yeah.
Bro,
What
I
were
was
your-
saying,
do you
okay,
have, like,
let's go.
any-
Let's
The
get
man-
into it. Let's get like what were
Can
your
we go over
initial...
the points?
Yeah, what were
The
your
man
initial
has
thoughts?
everything.
The point.
The man has everything. He's got a 12-inch dick. He's a multi-millionaire.
And we didn't measure.
He
We
can
don't know
sing.
that. You're speculating.
Okay, that shit was Okay, let's just say it's 10 or 8 or something, bro. He's got enough.
I'm
He's
covered.
got enough for, Yeah, you are coping.
Okay, can I
because-
ask you guys?
What doesn't he
before
have now?
Before the leak, what would you guys have assumed the size roughly of Drake's dick was? You don't have to go like exact inches,
Dude,
just
kind
like
of around that.
Small, medium,
slightly
large,
above average.
XL.
Slightly above average.
I had a feeling
Slightly
since
above
we
average.
haven't
Maybe like
seen
a
it for
6.5
so long.
thick.
Okay.
Ish.
Like this, we need to remember, this is no way the first dick pic Drake has ever sent, right? Like he's probably been
No.
sending dick pics for a while. This is the first one to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
And
surprising.
so
it
I've
took this
thought
long.
that, like, what if this whole time it wasn't nothing to flex? That's why it never got out, you know?
Fair.
It wouldn't like make him look bad because I feel like as far as notoriety goes, it's just not like a terrible thing for him. Like it's not like it's not bad. Like I mean, he stroking his shit. He's got a piece on him. Like what?
How
20
There's
years
no
ago,
downside
it
there.
would have been a problem. But
Our
now
society
it's
is
actually,
so
like, encouraged,
misogynistic,
you know?
dude. If that was Taylor Swift just all up there gripping up on her pussy, dude.
Dude, imagine that.
Dude,
video,
just
though,
in
dude.
the
If you
Chiefs
had Taylor
in the
Swift-
Chiefs VIP
different,
box,
dude.
If you had Taylor
grabbing
Swift,
it
dude,
up, bro.
Taylor Swift is crazy because I was talking to Saintins about this. So she posted just just her album name and the artwork on the album. It had been posted. It had been 2 hours. She posted this on Twitter. It had been 2 hours. The post had 760,000 likes and 500,000 retweets, 30 million impressions. I was like, that is crazy. Like,
She's
that
like
is
the most famous person alive right now.
I think so,
right?
dude. Like, actually, like,
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck. Like, that really set it in for me. I was like, I've never seen a post like that. Especially been out for it's been 2 hours. 2 hours.
Besides, like,
That's
world
crazy.
leaders. Who,
Yeah,
who
besides
would be
politicians,
more...
she's got to be number one. No,
Dude, she could
I
have
think
a
certain
big
people,
sway.
like,
If she got
would
into
be more,
politics,
but-
she could do
like
some damage.
Messi
She could
or
make some
something
things
like
happen
that.
for
dude,
sure, dude.
she would
Well,
have.
that's
the
the reason
white
why
women
she's so big. It's
demographic.
because she doesn't.
Bro, do you guys know the
That's true.
YouTube channel Meat Canyon?
Yeah,
Meat
I love
Canyon,
Meat
yes.
Canyon.
Meat Canyon?
Yeah.
Okay, dude, you have to watch the one on that.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce one?
No, Taylor
Wait,
Swift.
what's Meat Canyon?
Well,
They
there's
talk
one.
about
It's Taylor
dicks,
Swift,
or-
and it's about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and he's talking to Patrick Mahomes and says that he's thinking about breaking up with her, and like there's a girl in the stand that hears it, and then it's like the hive mind. They start whispering in each other's ears, all the girls,
Yeah.
and it goes all the way up to Taylor, which is pretty true, honestly. There probably is a hive mind.
Yeah.
Something's going on there for sure.
Yeah, it's like one moving body or something. But Meat
That's really
Canyon
good.
is
Let
like
me ask
it's
you
a
this. Let me
parody
ask you this.
account that,
Going back to Drake's Meat, did you have to look for it,
Yeah.
or did you just see it? Did you have to? Did
Dude,
you
I
dig
saw
for
it
Posted
because of
in
you
Discord,
guys.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
literally 'cause of
immediately.
you.
Oh, I'm also sorry about that freeze frame, by the way. I know I sent that to you guys.
What do you mean it was
I-
a picture? Was it not?
I saw it, but I'm
No,
saying,
it wasn't a
it's gonna
picture. It
be
was
a
a video. It
Oh,
was a
it's a
video.
video.
Okay, so
have you not
so
seen it, bro?
I-
Of course it's
well,
gonna be the
I think
cock,
the
though.
tweet
Why
that
would
I
anyone else click
specifically
on it?
sent you guys got taken down. Okay, so basically we
It
have
did.
our little Discord. I woke up and I just see Drake's Meat all over my timeline. I find a tweet, I
Did you-
copy paste it, and I send it into our Based After Dark Discord. So I was like, "Yo, like we gotta fucking talk about this." And when I sent it, the copy paste of the tweet into the Discord, the freeze frame of the video is just like straight up.
He's just
Full
holding that
hog.
thing, bro. He's holding
Bro.
Excalibur. He's just ready
Yeah,
to
no,
fucking.
it's
he's
meat.
ready to do some damage.
Looks
Like
a-
I don't know.
like a
Maybe I
churro.
should have
Dude,
given you
here's
guys a
the thing,
warning.
dude.
I
Here's the
didn't
thing,
know.
Drake's Meat. If you watch the video, play it back, hit the replay. If you really get into this, he hits the wiggle with the. It wasn't hard all the way, dude. It wasn't all the way hard. There was some
Yeah.
give there.
No, there was some bend to it.
There was some.
It
Some
was-
give.
Who knows?
It was
Maybe
like-
when
it
you
was
get
like
that
half
Another
long,
chub.
inch
maybe
in,
there's
there was
just
another inch in there, bro. I know there is.
It was
There's
a
at
half
least one
chub.
more, dude.
It was a half chub.
I would more
knows,
than I
though?
say
Maybe
three
when you,
fours.
like-
3/4. 3/4. I'm not give half.
3/4. Okay.
He's like he had like a
when you
3/4.
put 405s on the bar and you're squatting and you see that
never done
bend,
that,
maybe
but
that's
sure.
just the way it maybe that's just the way it goes, dude.
Dude,
There's
I
so
feel
much
like when-
weight to the schmeat. That's what you're saying.
Maybe
is
you
that
think
it
it's
bends
so
under
big,
its own
like
weight.
long. That's true
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Like
None of
it-
us can
maybe
relate to
once
that.
you get so long, there is no
I know.
way
I
to
read an
be
article
fully
about
torqued.
a huge penis recently. I read an article
No,
about the
you
world's
didn't,
largest
bro.
penis.
I
continue.
read that
The
The
article
thing is,
about myself.
there's literally so much volume for blood to fill that it can't really be filled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
never
yeah.
gets fully hard, and there's a little bit of bend to it.
Yeah.
You think if you hit the blue pill though, it would just be
surely.
surely with the blue pill he could
He'd
get
pass
there,
out, dude. He'd be
You
on
could
the
get that
floor.
extra
Pass
inch out.
out. Yeah.
You'd
wouldn't
have no
enough
more
blood
blood
for
in
his
your brain.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, science is crazy.
Bro,
Okay, can I get
have
into
any
a
of you
little
tried
bit
to
of a
blue chew yet?
conspiracy?
yeah,
Okay.
I want
About
to hear the
Drake's-
conspiracy so badly.
Well, about Drake's penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Go do it. Hit
So
it.
you guys watched the video, right?
No.
Dude, we had to analyze
No.
the meat, of course. We had to let
I did not, but
I
like, I've seen
analyzed.
enough.
I watched it. I don't want to
You
get
analyzed?
fully into it.
Well, I was gonna
like,
say,
that I
did you
believe.
actually look it up? Because I was all the retweets and quote tweets. Like I saw the video, I just saw it.
Oh,
scrolling.
I looked it
immediately
up.
got
I
hit with
watched it in slow mo. I
Okay.
enhanced, zoomed, enhance,
Okay.
and
Are
like,
you a Drake fan?
no, not even.
He is now.
I'm just a
Wait,
fan of
wait,
nature.
okay. Real quick sidebar. How many times do you guys think Abyss watched that video?
Oh,
5,000, bro. 5,000 in the first hour, bro.
Wow.
Probably
That's
not.
on the favorites for sure.
Yeah.
I would
I'm not
say.
gonna lie. It's bookmarked. It's downloaded for backup.
Yeah.
I'd
Were
throw it
you
out.
were you
Continue,
surprised
continue.
though, like Julie? Because I wasn't like that surprised. Like I didn't think like if you put a gun to my head and was like, you think Drake has like a small penis? I'd be like, nah, probably not. You know?
Nah, yeah.
I
wouldn't have
don't
said
know,
no.
man. I never.
Never know.
Okay, Drake
You-
never pegged me to be like a big. Okay, He's never
Peg you?
pegged me at all, but
Yeah.
Well, you can
I
also
never
say too, you have
assumed
the research,
Drake
dude,
to
because
be-
like it is real. It's not a stereotype that black men have bigger penises. That is statistical data that is
well,
real.
he's half black, so
I know, but
He
I'm
beat
saying
the
if
white
you
boy
add that in there,
allegations.
if you add that in there, it definitely it gives a little big.
Okay. So at this point, we talked a little bit before the pod how there's no way this is a publicity stunt. I mean, Drake is as living large as you can possibly be.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
doesn't matter, but he does have a team around him who benefits from him being at the top of the conversation board, I guess. So they might be thinking of ways to get him in the spotlight. You guys watched the video, right?
Yeah.
I watched it.
It's
I watched
pretty blurry. The camera moves a lot.
it. Yes.
Do you think there's a possibility that it just might not? It might be a stunt double.
Are you
I don't think
saying
he's
like,
commented
like,
has
he has
he
a
either.
log
Saint Dis, can
double?
you look up and see if he's like said
Like-
anything? If he's said anything at all?
Could also be a fake
Isn't the
dick,
Instagram
but why would
story
he
Yeah,
do
he
real?
said right
No.
afterwards. He said, "I didn't hide." What was his quote?
I think
Was that
was
real? I
not
thought that was a
his-
meme. I
No,
thought
that
that
was
was not
real or
real.
not. Okay.
That
Not
was not real.
Yeah, that was my
Oh.
meme
We
I
need to make
posted. What did it say?
Okay, that was a meme.
Yeah.
Here on Base After Dark, we make sure to give you the cold hard facts.
Yes, very serious.
That's why
news
I'm
network.
not saying
Allegedly.
About me.
100%.
Allegedly.
You know, we're just speculating here on if this was.
I just like
But,
that.
like-
What I like about all this is like when people get their dick leak, it's like the meat reveal. Just saying meat reveal, Drake's meat is just funny. Like I don't know why it is, but just calling it the
Well,
meat is just fucking hilarious. I don't know why.
There's some validity to Hamzy's kind of conspiracy start thing because he had this whole speech he did a Twitch stream or whatever, or kick stream, whatever it was, and he did that
the
whole
kick
thing
stream.
that went viral. Then now it's starting to die down. Could be he's like riding out his in between time before he releases another album to just always be relevant. It
Dude,
could
I was
be a
gonna say,
marketing thing.
respect to Drake. He has stayed as relevant as you can probably stay for like a decade. Like he has just been.
Oh, he's
at
the fucking king. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
literally like, honestly, respect for
He's
that.
Michael Jackson level, like
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
always.
he also
has the
likes
catch-
kids,
he-
apparently.
Drake.
I feel
Yeah,
like-
he had that whole like underage grooming thing a while back. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
No, I
dude, the
don't.
second we brought up Drake, someone was like, "Yeah, that guy's a fucking child grouper." This is my chat yesterday. I was like, "All right, I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
he,
about
like-
Drake anymore."
He's had some like
He's had some
thing
stuff.
with like.
Okay, dude,
Well, he
we literally do a
went on a
podcast
date.
with Ignoble. Who cares, man?
He went.
I'm not-
on a date with
Oh, the Stranger Things girl. You talking
the
about the Stranger Things girl?
girl, and she was like fucking
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, he'd been texting her since the time she was like 14, and they
Yeah.
had been like regularly
Oh.
talking to each other, and he was like 30 plus years old. So that's fucking weird.
That
Yeah,
definitely is
that's-
weird.
it's
I didn't know
That's
that.
kind of
Like,
indefensible.
it is
That's-
alarming.
Stranger Things,
There's
girl?
really
What the
yeah,
fuck?
11.
okay.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
That's who it is. Millie
He
He
Bobby
was trying to
Brown.
get
Oh, I
some Millie
remember
Bobby
that.
Brown, dude. Like he probably did get some Millie Bobby Brown, dude. Like
Okay.
Dude, who knows,
That's
bro?
you gotta shut up, dude. You gotta
probably did.
Ignoble,
Yeah, we
dude,
might not be able to
Ignoble's
say- I
not
don't
here
know.
today. We can have one cast
Um,
without child.
You know,
sex jokes.
when
Like,
when
we
I
can
was
have
actually
one
in
cast.
Miami, when we rented that boat, the guy who was like taking us out on the boat was like, "Yo, like we gotta go to this party. It's like a boat party. It's like like they got all these boats and they're gonna tie them together and you can just like jump from boat to boat and it's basically gonna be like one big rager."
Yeah, we're
and
still
it's
mending
all-
our friendship after you didn't invite me to that, but continue.
Oof.
Mm.
We're gonna work on it.
Better man.
But he was like, this whole thing is being orchestrated by that girl, Millie Bobby Brown. And then we go and like we get our boat and we
Oh,
tie
wow.
it together. And then it's apparently like her agent and she's not even there. Like we fully went, this guy taking us to this thing being like, yo, we're going to go party with Millie Bobby
He
Brown.
sales
Like, we're
pitched
going
you.
to her party.
And
Oh,
lied,
he
but
sales pitched us hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't need to. Like, we already
No.
were going
would've
on
gone
his
with a
boat.
boat.
He was just like, we should just go to this one area. Like, the other plan was to just anchor somewhere and just drink with ourselves. But he was like, what if I take you to this other place we're gonna go? And so we went, and it was just her agent. She was not there. And you know, neither was Drake. Just full disclosure.
Or his penis.
Drake
Yeah.
it was just Drake there.
I just opened the top. This and got fucking-
Drake shows up.
got-
He's like,
is
she's
Millie-
not here either,
Is
bro.
Millie coming?
I just opened the topic saying and got fucking flashbanged by his cock again. I'm gonna delete this. Thank you, Hamzy.
Nice.
Well, okay, but like back to the conspiracy.
Go
you
on.
guys watch the video. It's kind of a shaky. It's not like a
It's very
clear
blurry. He's just
shot of
like
his face.
I know, but
It-
you're not gonna have a 4K image of his dick if he's gonna post it anyway. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It would have helped.
What are you expecting, like
Yeah.
a close up or like a
I
porn
don't know.
shot? You know? He's
No,
it's gonna
just
be
a
like
little bit
weird-
more than that. A little bit more than what we had. All I need is a little bit more because we're on the borderline of like that's.
Well, you
I
seen
don't
the
know,
Kim,
dude.
you seen the Kim K sex tape? Like there was just a little bit more needed all over that thing. You know? It just
No, but that was pretty
I
I
clear.
think that
dude.
needed a lot more. That thing was terrible. That was awful.
Yeah.
We
That one
discussed
had
that last
voice,
time.
and I don't know. That one was
that would have voice.
It
a
wasn't-
little bit more
it wasn't
clear. It was
good.
much
Drake,
longer.
like,
This is like a
I
4-second
need to max
video, dude.
cock or something. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is that
Some
so much
voice
to
in
ask
the
for?
clip.
To add some context, Drake has not made an official statement, but we do have Aiden Ross texting him about it on stream. And Aiden complimented his massive penis, making a joke about the leak. And the only response he got
As he
from
should.
that was Drake sending a bunch of like laughing emojis. And then he said something about putting Aiden Ross on the new intro for his album that might be coming out soon. And
See, so
also AI
this
right
is
now
the
is
greatest
fucking
album
crazy.
stunt of all time.
Yeah, AI right now is
Probably.
fucking crazy too. So like anything you see coming out right now, you really have to speculate.
yeah,
whether
it could have been AI. I didn't even
Bro,
think about
I'm
that.
about
That's
to
a good
post
point,
a PR
dude.
stunt on Twitter, bro. You guys like it?
Nobody wants to see your cock. I'm just gonna
Don't
put that
post
out
your
there,
cock,
boss.
dude.
I mean, we have tasty
Actually,
balls.
no,
We might as well.
we can ask.
Yeah, you
Guys,
got
if you're
my
watching,
balls,
if
yeah.
you're watching right now,
Yeah.
and you would watch the T Papa meat reveal, type a 1 in the comments. If you would partake in Papa meat reveal, type a 1. It's gonna be
I mean, look,
Annie. It's
if
gonna
I,
be Annie
if
on
I
her
right
Twitter
saw
burner
it,
YouTube account.
I would like it if I saw it. But
I
like,
would
Alright.
I would be
Even
curious
live,
and look.
shoot the
I would be
retweet.
curious
Bro,
and look.
listen, if you're not packing it's something though, I'm not hitting the retweet.
No,
like
no,
you gotta
I'm
be
not gonna
packing
post it.
something.
yeah, if that shit's
that's a
medium,
meat.
dude.
Well, yeah, we need some meat. We need some
That's
meat.
my
you know?
point. Is like you're not gonna post a bad, like you're never gonna send even like privately a bad dick pic, right? So like,
What about that
we
one
sh-
guy that
well,
sends his
you
penis to every
know,
RuneScape girl?
It's Drake
Yeah,
though.
I
It's
have
not
a
like
theory
you're just
about
some.
that. What if
You
that
could.
guy? What if
He gets off on humiliation. He wants people to talk about it.
But what if that's
Yeah,
actually
no, let's
not
not
the
even
guy
talk about
behind
that.
the account?
Maybe it's not. He's got a lot of pictures of that one guy's penis from different angles and scenarios. So I would be surprised.
so
if
do
it was
I,
not
dude. It's
that
not
guy.
you can find them anywhere, bro. But I don't
Okay.
know. If you're gonna send a dick pic, you gotta make it a little nice, like put a nice watch on. Get
I think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
projecting your standard.
no,
again.
there's-
Watch for the
You do
dick
this
pic?
and you're projecting
Dick
the
pics,
standard.
the bar is low for dick pics. Okay, most of it is just like like the. Like that's most dick pics.
There's no
There you
reason
have
to
it.
photo like
There you
that.
there you have
There's
it.
a lot of
That's how-
artistry. You can play with the lighting.
You
If you
gotta
needed
have
a
this-
tutorial
It needs
on
to be
how
a
to take a
live
dick
photo
pic,
with
there
the
you
sound
go.
on.
Isn't
If-
there a
at that
girl
point, you
was
better just
asking you,
send the
Amzy,
cum
to send
video.
her a
Like,
picture of
you
your
know,
cock,
you're
and you're
already
just like,
there.
no. There's some girl.
no,
wanting to
but
see
I'm
your dick.
honestly still wondering that you guys are like you guys think you haven't really confirmed or denied that you agree or disagree with that. I think that
I
this-
told
this
you.
might not be Drake.
I think there's a
I'm
chance,
leaning-
but
We told
I'm
you
leaning
it could be
towards-
AI or it could
I'm leaning
be
towards
we-
real.
I don't think AI. I don't think
Yeah, I'm with
AI.
Tasty.
I'm thinking
I'm leaning
more
towards
like
real, but I
stunt
wouldn't.
double.
I wouldn't be surprised. I
Yeah.
would give it like 70-30.
that's
That's
yeah.
what
I'm,
the
I'm
stunt
there.
double
That's where
is
I'm at
too
too.
much work for it to be. I feel like it would be AI before it'd be a stunt double. I don't think you would hire somebody to sit in a bed and hold.
Oh,
We need to find
I
a light skinned man with a
completely
big dick.
I
and-
think AI is a
Immediately.
little bit more debunkable than stunt double though.
I think my personal opinion is it is completely real.
know
It is
about that.
completely Drake Schmeat. However, I don't know
However.
like the reasoning. Why did it get out? Maybe you
We'll never know the
there's
real
some-
reason.
Yeah.
Probably
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
never
it's
know.
publicity,
Revenge.
bro. Any publicity is good publicity.
How
especially if you
interesting-
got the meat, you know.
How interesting! The next day, Bobby Altoff files for or Bobby Altoff's husband files for divorce.
I'm surprised he
Yeah.
hasn't already, bro.
That girl came back, dude. I thought she was just gone.
No, she's an
She back
industry
now?
plant. She's here forever, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't getting rid
She's
of that.
pretty
I don't
hot
think,
though.
Chief.
Bro, how do you
Dude,
Dude,
apply
we
for
should
industry
we should
plant?
be an
She's kind
yeah,
of up
we
your
should
alley, I
industry
think.
plant ourselves.
I want to be an industry
I can
plant.
see
That'd be cool.
Tasty and Bobby Altoff. Yeah, you guys
You
might hit
think,
it
you
off.
think I have a
Actually,
chance? You think I've got a chance?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro.
You think so?
Tasty and
Actually,
Just
just
lie.
I
Just
think
lie
I
about-
actually
yeah.
think you have more of a chance than anyone else in this call.
Yeah, I feel like you fit the vibe.
No,
for sure.
I would agree with that. I think I could pull her, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Okay,
I've
message
blind-
her
What would
and
you, what would
ask
you
her
be
if
your,
she's
let's
down to
role
come
play
on the
it.
pod.
Let's role play real quick. What would,
Okay.
How are you gonna riz me up if I'm hurt?
What's the situation? Give me a situation.
Okay, so first of all, remind me who we're talking about.
Dude, she's like a podcast girl. I think she had.
Oh
Drake
yeah,
on her
Bobby
podcast.
Altoff. Sorry,
She-
I just
yeah, Bobby
lost my
Altoff
train of thought.
podcast. Her like brand of comedy is like the awkward like ambience kind of.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna act awkward like her.
Okay.
Say I'm interviewing you.
Oh, like a
Hey,
podcast.
so yeah, so I'm gonna. It's like, hey, so why'd you agree to come on my podcast?
Love me, love me, love me, love me. That's probably what I would do, realistically.
Got it. Got it.
Dude,
W, I'm
that
rizzed.
Riz is fucking. I'm turned on actually.
We
Yeah,
didn't
that might
cover
work.
this topic last week, but hey, man, honestly, you have a chance to take the throne though now because Pokimane is not streaming on Twitch anymore. We didn't even talk about that last week, which I was surprised. It's not that big a deal. Like we all saw it coming.
Dude,
But,
I watched a.
Well, she's not signed with anyone now, is she? She didn't even.
No,
sign with
she's
no.
just kind of
No.
like she's floating. She's floating out there. So I
I
don't know.
watched
What
She's
she's
a,
kinda
gonna
rich and just trying to
hour-long
chill, bro.
video yesterday because she went on some rant about how Twitch. She's like she hates Twitch now because it's filled with incel men, and then Asmongold reacted to it, and I watched this whole thing. And he was like, no, because Kick has all the incels. Why would you go to YouTube? YouTube has all the incels. And in reality, it makes you realize that Twitch is low key compared to all the other sites. Dude, we are the most snowflake. Twitch is, like, by far.
No, for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
not even
no,
close.
yeah. No,
not
I'd
even
agree with that.
close, dude. Not even close.
And,
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even realize how snowflake Twitch was until Asmon pointed it out. I
You
was
mean
like, oh
you
my
mean the
God.
streamers
Dude,
or
if
the
you
viewers?
think about it, if you
Or
go
the
on
The,
audience?
the
YouTube-
platform, the viewers, the streamers, like
Yeah.
what is allowed on those other sites is
Like-
just like so much beyond what's allowed on Twitch.
Well, yeah, I
like
think
we are the
YouTube-
snowflakes.
I think YouTube, just because the audience is so big. So like, there's I think there's both audiences there, like on YouTube. Like I think it's kind of split.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
just
lot
a
of
way bigger
both. Just because there's
population.
so many people who watch YouTube, and there's so many different categories and videos and things. But
The
Kick
YouTube
definitely
live
is more
policies are
degen.
different.
Kick
than, like,
definitely has
just
way more
video
degens,
policy.
quote unquote incels. I think there's like a scale to that. If you like, you say the word incels, like it's become this buzzword, but in reality, there's definitely a scale. Like there's a scale. Like there's some people who participate in that at a very high level, and there's some people that participate in that at a low level, like 100%. And I think that there's like I mean, I would say there's some people who literally come on my stream who are like they're pushing it, you know, like we all have those
Yeah,
people who are they're
time.
pushing it. They're close, you know. They're right
I
there.
even saw
Yeah.
someone who commented on our pod that were like, I love how you talked about like what's the limit of sexual partners that should be okay. You know, like you guys should talk
What?
about this stuff more. I was like,
What?
"Man, like,
Oh no, dude, we gotta start talking about that, dude. Fuck.
yeah, I don't know. I think it came up at one point where we were just like, how much is too high of a body count? And there's this one guy who was like, yeah, that's like it should be. Oh no, you guys should talk more about this. I saw that and I was like, oh shit, man. And it's just one conversation, man. It's not.
No, we're that podcast, dude. How
Yeah.
many bodies is too high? No, I just it was kind of eye opening. I was like, okay, yeah, no, like we are, you know, incel is tossed around, but Twitch is low key like not really like that actually.
Yeah, I think it depends on like the community of the game too. Like I think RuneScape probably has more than average because RuneScape players tend to be worse people
30
like
years
on
old.
average.
I think
you know what I mean?
RuneScape has. I
Yeah.
think RuneScape has more women than average on other games. To be honest with you, though.
Yeah, no, we
Also
do have a lot
very
of women as
true.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
well, dude, I was talking to somebody today, and they're like, "There's not that many attractive women who play RuneScape," and I was like, "Wait a," I was
You're
like,
high,
"Yeah," I was
bro.
like,
You're
"For
high.
what
You're high
RuneScape?
as
For what?
fuck.
For what
Bro, there's
RuneScape
so many
is?
attractive women that
For
play this
what
game.
RuneScape is? There is a tons of attractive women who play
Tons of
RuneScape.
them, bro.
Like,
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
start
big
listing them
time.
right now,
Yeah,
guys. Let's get a
Yeah.
list going.
Shut
of the
up,
attractive
T-Papa.
Let's do
Shut
them
up,
from
T-Papa.
women. Let's start with
Shut
the
up,
hottest,
T-Papa.
and then let's say the ugliest streamer at lat. You know,
Yes.
Hey, how about you? I'll nail myself to the wall, and you can shoot me with a nail gun. How about that? That sounds like about the same effect right there, bro.
I one time was doing I randomly just pulled this out of my ass midstream where I was like, all right guys, we're gonna rank like top RuneScape. I was talking about NPCs, but I was like, we're gonna rank like the top hottest NPCs. It's like funny, they're fucking cartoon characters. And then as soon as we started the polls, when it like came out, the fact that they were actually NPCs, someone, I'm not gonna say who, with a partner badge was like, I've been lurking this whole time, and I was just ready to cancel you because I thought you were talking about streamers this whole
Who
time.
even types that, bro?
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude,
Oh, I can tell you, but
say
that-
it.
that's
Dude,
what
Let
it
me
is.
guess
That's
after,
like an
let me
absolute
guess after the
bro.
podcast who that was. I have an idea, bro.
I
have an
mean, it's
idea.
not someone who even goes live anymore. So
It better
Ooh.
be
Oh my
Reed,
God.
bro. I swear to
Bro,
God.
back to the quick topic of the
Reed would be
RuneScape
fucking
NPCs,
yeah, Reed
bro.
go in there, man.
Dude, the spirit lady in the house, in Mauritania that you give the tea to.
Oh,
on the
hell
quest,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, number one right there.
Dude, Venescula,
No,
step
the
on.
old lady. Oh, you're talking about a different one. Okay, yeah.
Oh
we
yeah.
have a photo of that, Saintiz. We throw that up. Just for me too.
Venescula is, that is the hot one.
So I don't know what you're talking about, but throw that up for the
Oh,
audience for
Venescula
sure.
is a
So they
fucking
know.
Call me
Natty, dude.
crazy. I think the hottest RuneScape NPC is Xanic.
I mean, yeah,
Throw
you're
that up,
crazy.
too.
Xanix a
Throw
child,
that
so
up,
that
too.
makes you a pedophile.
Is that the
What?
Dorgeshin
Isn't
goblin
a
thing?
child?
Xanix a child, yeah. Read the
Yeah.
lore.
All right. Yeah. So he's more like
Oh.
Drake than we thought.
Okay, yeah.
You
fuck.
you got more in common with Drake
I'm
than we
gonna
thought.
head out, guys.
Were you
I'm gonna-
projecting with? Were you projecting with Jake? Are you gonna fill Ignoble's role as that
Please
guy?
no.
Someone has
I'm
to
getting
do
into
it.
I'm getting into grandmas, bro. I'm not even risking this one, dude. I'm a gilf lover now.
Okay, all
Shout out
right.
Gilfs.
Someone's
I
got
thought you
yeah.
were
Someone's got
Metro.
someone's got to
I thought
you know
that
someone's
was
got
the
to get
cover.
in there. You know, dust it off. You can be that guy for sure.
Dust it off.
I believe in you.
All right. Well,
Do you have anything further to
that-
share?
about
on that
Drake's
or
meat?
no?
No, I think we're good. Yeah.
Not
I think,
Drake's
yeah.
penis.
Well,
Does that close
I
off
thi-
Drake's meat?
Well,
yeah.
We
I
did
mean,
Drake's meat and we talked about Pokemon. We can move on to the next one if you want. We have
Oh,
it here.
there's Pokemon too. I forgot about her.
I was just seeing if anyone had any thoughts. I mean, because we didn't
we
talk
also
about
got
last
Mitchie
week.
coming on in a
I
little bit.
personally don't care.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah, you
about,
didn't say that. We did have Mr. Mitchie Fox
Pokemon.
is coming on. Massive in the RuneScape merch scene. He's been fucking killing it. He's gonna come on and talk with us about
Hell
that
yeah.
and probably a variety of other topics and possibly a dick joke or two. So that will be good.
Yeah. And I see them also ready. You want to rip into some more topics or?
We can do one
yeah,
more if
and-
you want. You want to do one Patreon topic since we have a bunch in here from already like ripped back. Shout out to the
Yeah,
patrons. Shit. You
Yeah,
pick one. You
super
pick one. Pick the
excited.
best
Also,
one.
if
Pick the
you're-
best one.
if-
Pick the best one.
Patrons
Wait,
can
I tell the
submit
story about
topics.
the catfish real quick? or
Oh,
should we?
yes.
Wait, should we save that for Patreon before
No.
Mitchie?
Patreon.
No, why you got a paywall? This one's too good to
We're
paywall.
paywalling it. We're
it's a
paywalling
good
it.
fucking
We're paywalling
story.
it.
Nah,
It's a good
paywall that
story.
Subscribe
shit.
to the Patreon. Subscribe
Paywall?
to the Patreon.
Okay. Well, are we
Paywall
gonna bring
that
Mitchie
story.
on?
Paywall
Are-
it. Paywall it.
I'll tell that, and then we'll bring Mitchie on. Or do you
I
want to
wanted
bring
to hear
Mitchie on
it
first?
so bad.
No, I
on the
want you to
YouTube
bring
Oh,
channel.
Mitchie on, and we save that for the
I guess they'll
Patreon.
have to subscribe
Okay.
to the Patreon to listen.
Yeah, all right. Subscribe to the
Fuck
Patreon,
up.
dude.
Or he can come on the Patreon so he can replace
it's
Hamzy.
so
Fuck
funny,
it.
dude. It's so good.
Oh, what if Mitchie just does
Oh,
the
yeah.
Patreon?
Yeah,
That's
if he
smart,
wants
actually,
to, we can ask him. Let's just pick one. Pick the best one you think in there, Hamzy.
Oh, the topics?
Yeah. Just
Shit.
grab one. Whatever you think's best.
We got
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Ignoble to come back. I don't know. Someone like asked a couple weeks ago, like who would win a BJJ fight between me and Ignoble, which I don't know what.
I
that
think it's gonna
is.
be whichever
Maybe-
one of you gets tired first. Whoever has the best cardio is probably gonna win that exchange. Actually, I don't know. You're probably. I'd
BJJ
probably
is
say
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, by the
you're
way.
probably stronger. You're definitely stronger than Ignoble. Like you're 100%
I feel like
gonna be
Ignoble's
stronger
more
than him.
limber.
Definitely
I
not
don't
in
think
as good
either.
shape,
I don't think what either of them would do
Also,
would
wait,
be
what's
counting
BJJ? I
as
also
Brazilian
don't know.
jiu-jitsu at
Brazilian
all.
Brazilian
Stop.
jiu-jitsu. It's just
Mhm.
jiu-jitsu.
Just it's grappling with submissions essentially.
I'm really flexible.
Just have them do
Yeah.
car jitsu.
Not the
Dude,
car
Karjitsu
jitsu,
is
bro.
sick.
Not
I've been
the
watching
Karjitsu.
Karjitsu recently. You don't want to do Karjitsu with Ignoble because he's gonna start taking his clothes off. You got to do it.
Yeah. That was
Gay jitsu.
That was the start of his bad performances, and then now he's just left us. It really
Yeah.
just devolved from there. I think the card jitsu.
He did have
Yeah,
one cast
yeah,
that he
yeah.
kind of carried on. He had a highlight.
You know, that
but-
was also a very good pod. Like after that, like I don't know if you guys remember, but like I remember
He said
we
after
had
that.
like one of the best. We had like we started
after
off
gay
with
jitsu.
that, and dude,
after
I
the gay
remember
jitsu
going
was
back.
over. I was like,
I remember
fuck.
going back and listening to that, and like we fucking crushed that pod. Like that was a banger. And like, but we
Wait.
started with that whole gay jitsu thing, so maybe a lot of people just like probably left.
It
And,
just
like,
turned off.
anyone
dude.
who left, like, dude, after like, if you can make it like 20 minutes into that pod, like that was like an insane episode.
All right, here's the
Wait,
here's a part of the question that we didn't. That was like right
yeah, I was
after
just
who
about
would
to say
win.
the first. What about the first line though? It says PJ's because I know he's a keen BJJ player. I didn't. Are you a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
I'm a purple belt, yes.
Oh,
under
you know
under
it. Okay.
Gracie, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
got it.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you saying to Papa?
Oh, just it says, and I think this honestly, Loki, like changes my opinion of it. You have 6 months to train for this fight.
Ooh.
Oh,
They both
if I
have
have 6
6
months,
months
I
before
would
they
beat
fight.
Ignoble's ass.
That's why I switched my pick from.
I think I'd beat
Hamzy
Ignoble's ass
winning to
either way.
Ignoble winning.
I want to wait for him to. I want to ask what he thinks, but
I think Ignoble wins, dude. He went to school.
oh, come on, dude.
I think he went.
He
He
went
went to
to
school
So did
for
I,
a
what do
long
you
time.
mean?
No, I mean you went to school too, but
I went to
he went to
undergrad.
school. Yeah, but he did the other
Wait.
one, the doctor. And
I
like,
played football in
he's a
high
I'm
school.
gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Depending,
yeah.
this
I was
is
on the
gonna-
team.
If you have 6 months to train, it's gonna depend. It's gonna depend on the tutelage. Who you going to go to? What studio? Who's going to train you?
Same
That's
trainer,
important.
same
dude,
trainer.
like
That's
Ignoble,
important.
Yeah, same trainer.
Ignoble might go
Equal-
off to
equal
the
footing.
Shaolin
It
monks.
depends. There is a lot of different BJJ places. Like
Shaolin
Gracie's the
monks.
big boy. That's the top dog. That's the lineage. That's where BJJ started. There's a whole line of Gracies who are fucking freaks on the ground. And like having
Well, it's
your
like
belt,
weight,
because like
though.
I didn't roll there a lot. I rolled at local places, but like they recognize certain places and they don't recognize certain places. They're kind of like, I'd say they're definitely the biggest standard. Like there's a big standard there. But I feel like if you do go to, I feel like you're better off going to a local place because you get a better experience. I feel like Gracie, they definitely dumb it down a lot more because it's more mainstream. But like some of these local places, like there's less people and they're gonna speed you along faster in the process. So it really depends on where you go to train too. I think is gonna be
Well,
the
Honestly,
biggest
man,
thing.
What I would
T-Pop has
say
been
is,
kind
like-
of a hater lately. Like I can't, like, bro,
I was literally
I-
like,
bro,
I
it really
really
has
this
been,
guy
dude.
up right now.
dude, I can take a fucking beating, bro. I've gotten my ass fucking kicked.
That is
like-
true. That
and
is
I've
true.
never
That is true. Like
not
Hamzy,
gotten up, bro.
Like in
Bro,
BJJ,
I've gotten destroyed before.
like Hamzy's definitely the kind of guy who's not gonna tap. He's not tap. He's gonna go out. He's gonna let the lights go out. He's not probably.
Yeah.
I am gonna vote
Yeah.
for Hamzy. I think on the fight.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, I'll vote for
But-
Hamzy.
What I
dude,
would
I
have
got
to say
jumped
is,
one night and I got punched straight in the nose like 4 fucking times. like,
Hamzy, if
directly. Like,
everyone
I'm
in this call,
indestructible, dude.
if everyone in this call picked you, wouldn't you want me to be the good friend to Ignoble and be the one guy that picked him
no.
deep down?
I don't know.
You're not
I'm
a
just
good
like-
friend
I'm
if
just
you're
like,
lying.
I'm like
to
just
him,
like
bro.
thinking
Yeah.
about the
Yes,
things you
that
do.
doesn't make
You're
you
not a
good friend.
participation trophy
I'm
kind of guy.
patting him on
dude.
the back. You can do it.
Bro, as far as
Nah,
the
dude.
point about training, I think for the point of the question, it's only fair that they get trained exactly the same. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
dude. If you're
Ooh.
training
I don't
exactly
need
the
fucking
same,
training.
he's
Who
finished,
cares,
bro.
man?
Uh-oh. See,
No training?
That's a crazy
I'll take
thing for
Ignoble
him.
if he trains for 6 months and you don't train. I think
Yeah, if
Yeah,
he trains
I'm
for 6
taking
months, you're getting
Ignoble.
fucked up. You're probably getting fucked up.
yeah, you're getting
honestly.
fucked up.
If I can
yeah.
get my cardio up, I'll be fine.
Dude, that's
Nah,
what it
you're
comes
getting
down
fucked
to,
up.
dude. Because like that's like the most
Yeah.
humbling thing. Like I rarely go and roll now, but the times when I do, like that's the most humbling part is being just exhausted and some fucking 160-pound freak who's been in there every single day just coming for me over and over again, and I'm just defending because I don't have enough
For
fucking
s-
energy to go on offense. It's
Dude,
like,
in
it's
Fighting
six
might be
months-
the
6
most
months-
exhausting thing like that can ever do. Dude.
I've low-key always like,
raise
if
your
there's something
vape
that's
in
so
6
out of
months.
my comfort zone that I've always wanted to try, it's definitely Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like that
It
sounds
is-
low-key like so much fucking fun.
it is the most practical martial art. The whole
Yeah.
the whole idea of the invention of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a smaller opponent being able to control and like defend or submit a larger opponent. That's the whole premise of that. And that started at UFC 1 when one of the Gracies they competed in UFC and they fucking were destroying all these guys like twice their size using Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because they had no fucking clue how to defend against it because it was not. Nowadays in MMA, like everybody is like super leveled out. Like they have wrestling, BJJ, striking, Muay Thai, like everything's. But like in the past, like as like UFC formed up, like each fighter had like a specialty. You had like the wrestler, you had the striker, you had the Muay Thai guy, you had the kickboxer. So like that's when it was like the most entertaining to me. Maybe I'm a boomer for that, but like I loved that. Like just like the matchups were crazy. You have this big jacked fucking boxer like fighting a guy who only grapples. Like it was really cool. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, dude,
and
it's-
I would
it's
be
legit.
like one of those guys. My specialty would be like submission artist, like Chris Benoit. Dude, once
That's
I
a
get him wrapped
poor
up, he's-
example.
Dude, in 6
yeah.
months, if he's training for 6 months,
Wait, who?
he could put on
think-
so
here's
much
what I think, though. I
muscle.
think the best way to
It's
do
a
that-
wrestler who murder
Dude.
suicided his
Well,
whole family.
he had
dude.
CTE. I don't know.
Dude, the
Yeah,
best
so does
says
Prison
that.
Joe.
Dude,
I
did you
do.
see what this motherfucker used to be doing? Dude, he used to, bro, one of his moves was, I know they talk about wrestling being fake and shit, but like, one of his moves, dude, he would climb from the top of a fucking ladder and he would just fall straight forward, headbutt someone laying on the ground. Like, from the highest thing, just falling straight head on head.
It may
Like,
be
no
acting,
wonder
but
this
there's
guy
a lot
fucking-
of
Well, dude, the
skill
thing with
in that.
WWE is the outcome is fake, but the pain is real.
Yeah, the pain's
pain
real,
is real,
sure.
yeah.
Those guys
Oh,
are
big
athletes.
time, big
Those guys
time.
are athletes. Make no mistake, they're athletes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. I mean, I couldn't.
It's almost
fucking
harder
do
to
it.
Athletes
fake doing
and
that than it is
actors
to
at the
do it.
same time.
Yeah. No, respect the wrestling, bro. Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's all like fucking like.
I
You know,
feel
the-
like
the
if we
script
had
is
a
there.
wrestling league, we could put together some fun fucking storylines.
What would
Oh,
our
for
what
sure,
Dude,
dude.
wrestling
we
names?
were like,
Yeah.
oh
Wrestling
my
names.
gosh.
Dude, I'm the heel.
That
Let me
would
be
be
the heel,
kinda
dude.
sick,
I'd be a
dude.
good
The-
heel.
the-
I think
You'd
I'd
be a
good
heel?
Hill?
Yeah, you'd be a heel for sure, dude.
I'd be a heel for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like Tasty would be
I don't
like
know
he
what I would
he would be that. What's the opposite even called? Is there a name for it?
The face.
The
Yeah.
face.
Tasty would be the baby face.
dude.
So
Bro,
they got
I thought
face
you
and
were-
Wait,
heel,
I'm sorry.
which basically
I'm really
means-
unfamiliar with wrestling. Are you guys saying
Yeah,
wrestling
I-
names right now? Or
Okay,
Dude,
okay, no.
I thought
So
Seth
in
was
wrestling-
saying that his name would be the Hill.
Yeah,
I was
I don't
like,
know
they
what.
have- no, they
I
have
lost
terms like-
all what you're
I'm not big
talking
enough to be
about.
the mountain. I'm the hill. Yeah, bro.
So okay. So basically, in wrestling, they have face and heel. Face are like good guys, and heel are bad guys. It's like you're
What
scripted to
the
be a bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm a good
And-
guy. Really?
and-
I'll take that.
You'd be a good guy.
And
for sure.
and
Alright.
dude, you'd probably be the baby face, which is a term for like who's like
The
like
purest.
John
Crowd
Cena. You know, they
popular,
made him
yeah.
like the main.
Clean shaven, aesthetic,
guy.
speaks well.
yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Zhao
And like
I'm,
they'll
Shimo.
give guys like their baby
Yeah.
face
现在
era.
我有
I'm the dude who
Ninja.
comes. What are you saying?
小心好心
How
我
do
现
you
在
have
我
it
要冰淇淋
memorized?
Being
Like you took time to
Watch
sit
it.
down and be like,
Ninja.
what are the words?
I just speak
And
Mandarin,
then-
bro.
Bro,
What do
you can't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah,
You can't do
okay.
that. You literally can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's not.
he looks like such an NPC
dude,
when he's in
I
that
know
video.
for
I was
sure,
making
like,
fun of
staring at the
John Cena
camera.
for
I would-
being a Chinese
Yeah.
plant. All right,
I
that's
know.
all it was.
Dude, I would have so much fun, like, cause like the heel is always the guy, like the match is like settled, and then the fucking guy just runs into the ring and starts fucking people up, like just like he's like evil. He likes to ruin the match, like
Dirty,
that would be,
yeah.
yeah, it'd be
Dude,
so
wrestling
fun.
Prison
is
Joe
kinda
would be
cool.
such a
I
good
hate to
name
say
for
it.
it too.
It's kinda fucking
Prison
cool,
Joe would be
Yeah,
a
Prison
perfect
Joe
heel
would
name.
be a good name for a heel. Yeah.
Actually,
it
yeah,
would.
really
no, that's-
would, dude.
Yeah, Prison Joe.
would, yeah.
Yeah, I come into
Yeah.
the cage, they bring me into the cage and let me out. That'd be sick. Actually, yeah.
I guess we kind of already all got our.
It's like,
our
oh,
wrestling
no,
names. I don't
It's
know.
the warden. He's coming. Yeah, just the sirens and then the
warden.
cage opens up and you're like,
The
oh, the
warden.
beef,
Oh
the big
my
beef
God,
comes out. You're
dude.
all oiled up and shit. You just
Bro,
come
I
out.
feel like
Prison
Hamzy,
Joe,
you would,
the
dude,
warden. Oh my God,
Hamzy
you
would
could have a
kill
whole
it in
posse
like a
too. like,
luchador mask, dude. You should wear a
Yeah,
luchador
dude.
Bro,
You-
I,
you can
I
be-
think we
Yeah,
found your
one of those.
calling, bro. Why are you?
Yeah.
I think you should just go do that.
You could be the tank.
Honestly.
I think the tank would be your name for sure. The tank. You just have
For
like,
me?
Yeah.
yeah, your offense isn't
Yeah,
that
Andy.
great, but you can just take insane punishment. Like you can literally just get beat
yeah,
the whole match.
I'd be like
and
Shawn
win at the end.
Michaels.
Yeah, I can see it for sure.
Yeah. T Papa would definitely be like a funny character who just
Jake
like
the
is like a
Snake. He
good
needs a
guy,
puppet,
but he
bro.
just gets fucked on it.
Ah, dude,
Sorry.
I fuck with a puppet, dude.
Yeah,
oh,
you need
that'd
a
be
puppet.
so much fun, dude. Oh,
Casey
Oh.
would definitely be the baby face like that they like center the
I'll be a
fucking
baby
whole
face.
thing.
You can do like
around
the
where he-
smoldering looks and like fucking,
Yeah.
you know, like you're on the mic all the time. Yeah, for sure.
I'll just be
dude.
the announcer, bro. I'll just be the announcer.
Yeah.
no, you're
They
ref.
even
dude.
have a heel and
Krylax
face
is
announcer.
100% the ref, dude. 100%.
Wait,
I see
when did we-
Krylax
when did we
as the
start
ref.
talking
he would
about
be
this?
A good ref.
Was this an actual Patreon topic? Unique Noble fighting in a BJJ match? Or is that just something from like
it
your
was.
chat?
It was the
Yeah,
topic.
No,
no,
that was
no,
actual
it's-
Patreon topic, yeah.
Yeah.
then it,
It
devolved
spawned quite a
into
good
this.
Which
discussion.
I would
honestly.
fuck him
Well
up.
done. Yeah, well
like
done.
honestly, dude. Like
Where was that at? I didn't even see that. Okay, well, yeah,
It's,
you-
It's above your tweet about ChatGPT. or the Tinder
oh,
thing.
dude, that's insane. Can we finish on that, please? I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
let's
one.
Talk about
Actually, we
that.
can talk about it with Mitchie. We'll talk about that with Mitchie. Let's just, yeah. Are you
You
guys
wanna
ready to bring
delete
him on, or
that
you want to do
list
one
of
more?
them? Let's do that one
Well,
you were talking about.
Are
the
we
one you just
bringing him
talked
on
about.
before the Patreon cast, or are we gonna wait till the Patreon?
Yeah, no,
cast?
we're gonna
let's
bring him on.
I want to. I want to talk
okay,
to Mitchie.
cool.
Yeah, I was just saying
yeah.
if he wants to, he can stay for the Patreon to replace Hamzy if he'd like to stay.
Okay.
Up to
Yeah,
him
yeah.
though, of course.
Don't do any
All
of this
right.
projecting shit again.
We've got our friend Mitchie Fox joining us on the pod now.
Good morning. Good
Mitchie,
morning.
how we doing?
Fantastic.
Let's
How are
go.
you guys?
We're all good. We've talked
Lovely
about so
today.
far. We've talked about Drake's meat. We've talked about first
A
off, what are your
lot.
thoughts on Drake's meat? Do you have any thoughts to add to that?
It's important.
Okay, so I actually got a text from my roommate earlier about this that in their words, Drake or Meg Thee Stallion confirmed that Drake had a DDL, which
What's a DDL? What is
What's a
that?
DDL?
Dragon
Um,
Long?
Look, Hamzy is just flabbergasted,
Don't
bro.
say that. Shut
Hamzy
up.
is just, dude, look, his jaw dropped.
I knew
so
this helps my case.
I don't
Is-
have any facts
No,
to
it
back this up. This has just been
What's
told
a
to me.
DDL?
I'm
what's DDL?
assuming
Like
the
a- it's
equivalent
like a
A
of
dick lift.
Brazilian dick lift.
exactly, yeah.
A penis?
Oh, he's got
expansion?
expansion?
Yeah.
Well, if
What'd
he's
you
got
guys think a
penis
DDL
expansion,
was?
What?
I don't know.
Dude, who's
Like,
his doctor?
what do you mean? Which type?
I
I,
would
don't
say-
even.
That
What?
takes away from your theory, Hamzy. If he's got a dick,
Yeah, he's
expansion,
like
'cause
this-
That was
I was
some,
like,
that
no,
was some
that's-
schmeat.
Well, maybe
You were
know.
saying
Well,
stunt double.
basically, they're saying that Drake has a small dick, which maybe doesn't really hurt my theory that much. I don't know.
Well, maybe he
Hmm.
had an average dick, but he was like, "I'm a billionaire. I'll just have a bigger dick and more money."
Small dick in comparison to what we've seen, because that thing's fucking monster.
Maybe
gotta
that
be-
explains the 3/4
analyzed
chub
it.
thing
Look
too.
at
Maybe
that.
he
Dude's
just
got a
can't get
schmick.
fully
Okay.
hard because it's a DDL.
Mitchie, can I tell you my theory? I don't know.
Yeah, I would
I
love
don't
to
wanna,
hear your
like,
theory.
go too deep.
Let's hear it.
I'm not like fully saying it, but dude, the video was shaky. You didn't really get a clear look at his face. I'm just saying, there's a chance it was a stunt double, and stunt double with a big ass dick. And they're saying that this was
How much
Drake,
time do you
but
think
maybe
you've
it
spent
wasn't even-
like looking into Drake's meat, Hamzy?
Yeah, you seem to be the most passionate.
not
He
on
said
this
he
looking
stuff.
watched
into
it
or
on
thinking
repeat.
about.
But both.
Looking into, not that much, but it's been on my mind.
I have a
I'm not gonna
feeling
lie.
that this didn't just sprout out the other day when it went online. Like I feel like you've thought about his meat before. Like this.
Are you saying he had
Well,
insider
every time
trading knowledge?
I
Is
see
that what you're
a
saying
man,
right now?
I analyze what I think they're.
Ooh,
Dick
can you
size would
analyze
be.
all of us to go through it? Be
Yeah,
honest.
go.
dude.
Now you gotta do
analyze,
that.
analyze
yeah,
our meat,
okay.
bro.
Bro, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I am.
Oh,
I am,
no,
I'll give
cir-
you,
I am
like, the
send him a
biggest-
picture and he has to match.
Wait, Hamzy might have saw mine in Vegas. I don't know.
I think
I'll have to
Hamzy might
say
have
that.
seen my meat as well.
Only your cheeks. No.
Okay, only cheeks. Got it.
Yeah. I did walk in on Krylak's beaten cheeks, but I didn't see any dick. Don't worry. I will say,
God.
in this call, biggest.
I know who it is because I've seen it.
I know who it is too.
I'm between.
It's
two.
Hamzy. It's Hamzy, 100%.
Well,
Dude,
I'm
just
not
be
talking about
be
mine.
nice to the guest. Say they had the biggest meat. That was the easy
Whoa.
answer. He DC. Did he see? Oh, what did you say?
I almost DC.
He's
What
back,
a
he's
time!
back.
What a time!
All right,
I was
wait,
sitting here
wait,
waiting
wait.
for the
Let
meat
me
reveal.
Can you
ask
imagine?
this.
Okay.
What if-
I'm
what if we
saying,
ranked-
I'm saying,
Go ahead.
I'm saying, biggest is gonna be tasty.
Oh. I have girth for sure. I've got that one on
I can see it.
lockdown.
I can
I've
see
got
it.
girth
And
100%.
smallest is without a doubt T-Papa.
Damn. You got that husband dick, don't he?
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Damn, dude. That's
Damn.
fucked up.
Oh,
Hey,
I've
I'm
been
not
going
the
after
biggest,
Hamzy
but
so
I'm
much
not the
recently,
smallest,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
Not
no,
even
you
that.
deserve that, dude.
I've been going after
Bro,
Hamzy
we
way
made-
too
we
much.
Dude,
made the
I call it
dodgeball
like I
thing.
see it. I don't know, man. It's
or,
not my
or
fault.
this is a
Like,
big play from Hamzy to get me to send a picture of my dick to him.
That's true. That could be
Or
it.
on the timeline, just send it.
dude, speculate all you
Bro,
want.
bro,
If you want to
Bro,
send it,
I'm
send
gonna
it.
post
But I'm
me,
not.
and
Like,
it's just gonna be because Hamzy said it was small.
Actually, here's what I think. Here's what I
That's your
think.
Twitter
I think,
workshop
I think
right
we
there.
just
There it is.
Hamzy has been saying this podcast that T-Pop has been a hater recently, so I feel like this is beef related. I don't think it has anything to do with your meat. to
Oh
be
my
honest. I
god,
think he's just
we
hurt.
can tie
Dude, I'm
this
just
into
calling it
our
like I see it,
wrestling
bro.
arcs, dude. We can do a
Yeah,
wrestling.
it's the whole season. That was
You
the other thing
said
we
I
talked
had
about, Mitchie,
small
was
meat.
we
Take a look at
created a
this.
fake wrestling universe, including all of us. Would you like to join our wrestling squadron?
Hell
Like
yeah.
WWE.
Bro, we're gonna do
Yeah.
one match and we're gonna be so injured that we're
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
fucking perform again for 3 months.
Isn't it fake? We're
Yeah,
not
I'm
supposed
gonna
to hurt
hit.
each
I'm
other,
gonna
I
hit.
thought.
I'm gonna hit
I'm
Prison
concerned
Joe
about
with the
Tasty.
flying headbutt.
Tasty's
I'm
been
gonna get
sick
Andrew
for the
training
last
for
6
it.
months. I feels like.
No,
Like, you just,
I'm okay now. I'm fine today. I hit a vape, which is why I coughed. So
it's like every
He's
time I
back
saw
on
your
the vape,
voice was
let's
like
go.
going out, and then I'll go to your
A week
stream.
clean, dude. A week clean. Let me die. You know.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
I'm with
we're
you,
also
man.
getting
0
very
calories.
like, dude. I mean, the power of Drake's meat. Like every time it gets mentioned, that's all we start talking.
Sorry,
Yeah,
about.
can
man.
we talk about
Um,
Mitchie's merch or something?
Mitchie,
cool like
yeah.
that? Like, I'm tired
Hey,
of
we
Drake's
all-
penis, bro. I'm so
we all
tired of
wore
it.
Take-
Mitchie merch
taking the-
except for
Yeah, we did.
Krylax. And,
Wow.
I
What do
was
you have
gonna
against
wear
Wearing
my-
the
my
hair and
Duke.
yeah.
I was
What do you
gonna wear
guys?
my Duke,
Can you
but I
guys show?
figured
Let's
and
show.
PJ would wear
What do we?
his.
What do we got on?
Hell yeah.
Let's go one at a
Papa,
time,
you
one
go
at a
first.
time.
Show us.
I got the Verzik Vatour Mitchie. All right, I got it in the white, dude. Every single time I wear it on stream, bro, someone always says something. I wear this shirt more than anything, just because it's chat engagement and people always ask about it, and it's sick as fuck, dude. Like,
Hell
oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
All right,
True,
Tasty,
true.
you go next.
All right, I got the Zora on, which honestly is one of my favorite pieces that you've ever done. The Zora shirt is just fucking absolutely sick nasty. Like the color scheme is dope. I wore it to my mom's birthday. I've worn it on a couple Behemoth episodes, and no joke, every time I do, I get at least like 2 to 3 Twitter DMs asking me where I got it. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
MitchieFox.com.
Well, there's
Wow.
always
We're
gonna-
comments.
we're-
There's actually always comments. Always asking
Always
about.
comments,
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna save
Yeah,
PJ
it's a
for
good
last.
one.
'cause
I
he's
have
got
the
it.
Okay,
Duke
he's got the
sucking
Wait,
this, but you can't get this. You can't get this
Can't
t-shirt.
get
Okay.
that.
You can't
Maybe
get this
we'll-
t-shirt.
that,
You,
dude.
you
We're
literally
not
can't
we're
get
not
this
saving it
t-shirt.
for last. We're saving
You-
we're saving Hamsy for last.
You literally you cannot get this, Aaron. I was telling earlier, Mitchie, that one of the like coolest surreal moments of content creation was when I got this shirt from you, and then you gave Bodie his shirt, and then we took a picture. That's my top 5 for real. Where I was
Dude,
like,
that's
damn, this
my
is cool.
top 5 too.
This is
Oh,
cool as
yeah.
fuck. So
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
appreciate
when you
you.
offered
That's
me the
cool.
one of one, I was like, I'm in the fucking club now.
You're
Like,
in the
I fucking
club.
Made it, dude. I was like, hell yeah, bro.
That's
yeah,
how
I
it felt,
love
but,
doing those for people.
This shirt's sick, but people, do you still sell this shirt or no? It's just like the design at least.
No, I don't sell. Not even. I sell a Duke button up, but it's got a different floral pattern than those. Like those are completely separate from the normal ones.
Hell yeah! Well, I knew you had Duke. I hadn't actually looked at the Duke shirt. I've just seen these. The only people I've seen have these, or the only people I've seen with this shirt of these, because you know that's all we care about.
Yeah.
I swear, nothing tickles your
Um,
fancy like some limited stuff, you know? It's
Yeah.
just like-
Dude, 100%.
It's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I specifically wanted to go before PJ because I didn't want to follow it because mine's not that cool. But
Hey, don't
I've
talk
got-
shit about the hair shirt like that, bro.
no.
on.
My story about it is not that cool. That's the thing. I was like, he's got this
okay,
whole fucking cool
okay.
story. how
Clarification
it's
was necessary.
one of one.
Nah,
That's
dude, he was
just fine.
talking shit, Mitchie. You want to fight him too, bro?
Dude, yeah,
I got
let's
the
save
hair
it for
on.
the
Looking like a
wrestling.
punk ass bitch today, dude.
Dude, don't listen to this T Papa guy. He's a little. I got the heron on right now, and actually every piece of Mitchie Fox merch that I've bought so far has been some kind of boss that I've had a personal connection with, or something that I've loved, something that like meant something to me. This is actually the first one that I bought that I just was like, damn, that's a fucking that shirt. I can't not have that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I got the heron.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
lame
And that
story,
was one
dude.
that
It was
was
really lame.
that one was like so much different than anything else I had put out at the time. So that's kind of cool that that's been. I've had a few people say that like that was one of their favorites that I've done, and
That's
it
a
just,
sick. It's a sick shirt.
It
Like when I
stood
look
the
at that
test of
shirt, like
time.
I like see your style, but it's like a little different. Like you said,
Yeah.
but I like it. It looks really good.
Is there
Yeah,
a
I
name
love
for
that
that
one.
aesthetic, or is it just kind of you flew with the wind on that?
I was just winging it. Just had an idea and just turned into that. I don't know what the official design style would be for that.
Have we teased the upcoming Based After Dark merch done by Mitchie yet? Have we talked about that?
So yes, I mean a little bit. We've talked about it. We've
Well,
got
with
merch coming
Mitchie
out.
here, with Mitchie here though.
Not with Mitchie here. We've got merch coming out. We've collabed with some of the best artists in our category, and Mitchie's one of them. We've got a very sick long sleeve coming out, and I
That's
have it
dope.
right next to me. I bought it. I
fucking
wore
put it on,
Show it
dude.
on, put it on. Show it off. At least show it to the camera.
Are we leaking it, bro? Hamzy wants to
Very
keep them secret, though.
limited.
No.
Dude, he likes secrets for sure.
Nah, dude, you really
the
should.
worldwide
Pre-release
shirt
party.
is genuinely so fucking sick. I bought
Mine
the
gets here on
long sleeve
Saturday.
and the short sleeve because I wanted to wear it in the winter and the summer. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Dude, I was really stoked on that one.
Yeah, you
It's
fucking you
really
killed
good.
that, dude.
Yeah,
you knocked
it's
that out of my
absolutely
park.
All
murder.
right, are you ready for the first time ever? The base
my
team
God.
merch reveal.
This is
done
crazy.
by
No
Mitchy
way.
Fox.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that's
Yeah,
so
let's
fucking
fucking
heat.
go.
Show the sleeve.
It comes
show
in
the
Look at that
multiple
sleeve.
shit.
patterns.
Show the
too,
sleeve,
multiple
buddy.
patterns. This is just one of them.
Show the spies. Oh,
Yeah, we
hell
fucking-
yeah.
Oh no, we picked on one pattern.
Oh,
It actually doesn't
fuck.
come out in multiple. I take it
Look
back.
at that shit. Look at that shit.
Mine gets here Saturday, dude.
You can
Hell
get that
yeah.
for
Yeah, mine gets
$400
here in 1
early. Just DM me
$400.
$400. You can get that early if you want.
That's one.
Oh yeah, I'll
the
sell
merch
mine
pieces
early
we have
too.
coming out.
$200. Whatever Seth's selling for, I'll sell it for half.
This is good. This is good. Mitchie, do you want to talk about just I guess I'm curious as far as me, like for me, like with you and the merch, because I know before you did merch, because I remember talking to like Zoe, I know you almost did something with T Papa too. Like what I guess inspired you to get into the RuneScape merch, and when was the point where it just like took off and blew up? Because now, dude, my Twitter is like, I got the sports, I got RuneScape, somebody getting killed for some reason, some crazy like random clip. I don't know why. Fuck you,
bro.
fuck you, Twitter. But and then people just like, oh my god, I got my Mitchie Fox, which I can't wait to get. Like that's literally my Twitter feed. So like, when did it like blow up for you, and just kind of the journey, I guess?
Yeah, so I started, it's actually been a little over exactly a year since I put out my first design, but the first design, it wasn't intended to be merch. I just wanted to make like old school RuneScape art that was in a style that hadn't really been seen before, because I mean, people have put out plenty of stuff with Blender and all of that, and just different artworks, and I wanted to combine it with fashion stuff, so I did it with my original designs were very like Japanese streetwear influenced, and I had no intention of ever making merch. I was just doing it for fun. And I mean, my first tweet of it did like really well, especially like I had no name in the community. The only person I really knew was like Zoe. And the tweet just like popped off. So it really inspired me to keep creating this stuff. And then once I started gaining a little bit of traction over the next probably like 2 months, people started saying like, we need this on shirts. So I think it was like 2 or 3 months in, I started making the shirts, and then it actually wasn't until September. It had always performed well on social media, but September is when the shop like really started taking off and just everything went nuclear. And it was actually right after I dropped the first Duke normal shirt that was in like that scene core like early 2010s style, that just like blew up, and then so many people started posting pictures in it that I mean that's just when everything took off, and it's just been going crazy ever since.
That's exactly what I remember. I just remember seeing like you said, the Duke shirts. Like that's when I remember like it really started like taking off for you.
Yeah.
Well, plus because we had TwitchCon coming up as well, so I think a lot of people wanted to order the shirts
Oh yeah, true.
to be able to
Yeah.
wear them
Oh
there.
yeah, TwitchCon
And then-
was like. I mean, I'm sure you saw it. Like at all the house parties you went to, there was always like.
Everyone was
Yeah.
just
Everywhere
wearing
you
our
went.
There's a
shirts.
couple, yeah. There's
crazy.
some
Yeah.
Mitchie pieces.
I literally have talked
What
about
was
this
that
with
like?
many people, how like TwitchCon was like literally like a life-changing experience, and like was so surreal with like, yeah, like you said, like every party I went to, somebody had something on, and like people would like come
Yeah.
up to me and be like, let's get a picture. And like I was shocked that people even knew who I was in the first place. Like I was going there expecting nobody to recognize me or anything like that. So when I was having all these people come up to me and just like seeing all these people wearing the merch, it was such a crazy feeling and like so cool. And then I mean, the base party, that was one of the craziest nights of my life in terms of everybody that I like got to meet and then like everybody that knew me that I didn't expect to know me, and then just like connections I made that after TwitchCon led to like more opportunities and all this stuff. So thank you guys for inviting me to that, because that was huge for me. And
Thank you
yeah,
for
I mean,
coming.
all of TwitchCon was just a surreal experience that I was not expecting at all.
Was that your first
That's
time
awesome.
meeting like most of the RuneScape creators and community?
Yeah, it was my first time meeting anybody from the RuneScape community.
Really, your first time ever?
Yeah.
That's
Did
awesome.
did anybody like surprise you, good or bad, or like what was your impressions of everybody?
I mean, I loved everybody I met. There was nobody that was really too much like different than I expected. I mean,
You
I
didn't
said
meet
this.
Zandy then, huh?
Oh,
I mean, no,
wait. I take that back. I met Zandy night one. That was an experience in itself.
God, you met him the first night. That's when he was. Just
That was my
Oh, dude, he was
introduction to meeting everybody from the community.
Dude,
Yeah.
He
fucked
literally
up.
he
That was funny.
pulled up to Zoe's Airbnb, and I'm not kidding, at one point turned into a sprinkler of just vomit. It was it was like literally a
Oh,
fountain.
he's a
Still learning
fucking
new
menace.
things, though. Still learning new things about that week.
Oh my god, Zandy's an
crazy.
animal.
That was definitely one of the best people.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Zandy
Yeah.
was wild, bro.
Put Person Joe's gun to his head.
That is
Didn't do
true.
that.
He tried to
Yeah.
put it to his own head. What do you mean?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
put it
no,
up
to
to
his
his
own
own head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like we
Dude,
didn't let
he
him have
gave
it,
him
but
his
he was
gun, and I was
asking
like,
for
"Oh,
it.
let's take a picture together." And then it's us taking a picture. I thought he was gonna like pose with it, and he's like holding it to his head. I was like, "Oh, maybe don't do that's not."
Yeah, I was like, Zandy, put that down, maybe. Like, don't do that. Like that's.
I was like, "Oh, don't. That's maybe not."
I gave
Well,
Zandy an unloaded gun. Okay, for
Yeah, fair
for
enough.
reference, it was unloaded. It was safe.
It was unloaded. You're still not supposed to do that.
It
No,
makes
it's
only
Zandy's
one in the
hardcore
triple.
death make
It's
so
triple
much
check.
more
The
sense.
here's the thing is like I gave him the gun. Okay, I think I've told the story, but I gave him the gun, and I was like, don't put your finger on the trigger and don't point it, and then he immediately just points it at me. I just told him that. I was like, don't point at anybody, don't put your finger on the trigger. I was like, it's fine, it's safe. Even if you did, it wouldn't matter. But just out of principle, and he's like, fuck you, Joe. It's just like fucking pointing the gun at me. I'm like, okay, man.
I mean,
Bro.
they're not American, you know. They don't know. Like,
No,
Yeah,
you
they're
just
really-
handed him
Don't let
something that in
Australians
his
have
world
guns,
does
bro.
not exist. You're like, this is an
Yeah.
item that's not real.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's the coolest toy he's ever held. Like that's what it is.
Yeah,
I
to
mean,
me, bro.
listen, a gun is, I mean, it's like metal, polymer, springs, until you put a bullet in it, you know? Like, it's not a gun until you put a bullet in it, really.
Then it's a gun. Then it's a gun.
then it's an issue.
yeah.
But, yeah,
I think
that was
that just
quite a
becomes a
moment.
loaded
It was
gun.
quite a moment for
Totally.
sure.
Anyway,
But-
sorry. I talked about Zandy. My bad, guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was a big part of.
He was my
TwitchCon,
favorite
but-
person I met. Zandy was my favorite person I met. I had the most fun with Zandy.
Mitchie's
For sure.
right fucking here, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, do you have any?
Fucked up,
You're
dude.
wearing a special edition shirt he made for you, and you also met Mitchie there.
I really like the drunk Australian who pointed a gun at me. He was my favorite.
Dude, Zandy
Mitchie,
was
I'm so
great.
sorry about
That's
that.
And first
okay,
of
that's
all,
okay.
to not say Brett Dog is a fucking
Yeah,
crime.
Brett
by
Dog.
the
I
way.
think that's the
That's
the
true,
bigger
yeah.
crime. Is not saying
I would have
Brett Dog.
accepted Brett Dog.
No.
Dude, shout out Brett Dog. I love it.
It's hard to
Shout
pick
out
one
Brett
person,
Dog.
but like as far as experiences go, like Zandy just like had me cracking up so many fucking times.
Yeah,
Like,
Zandy
just,
was
especially
great.
in
It
the
is hard to
vlog. Every time I
experience.
point the camera at Zandy, yo, I'm fat as fuck, and then just that would be it. Like that's all I could get out of him. He would just say, I'm the fattest motherfucker at TwitchCon. I'm like, bro, like you don't have to like just say something else. Like fucking hell.
So at TwitchCon, Mitchie, you saw so many people wearing your merch. Who was like the person that like blew your mind? I can't believe this person's my shit right now.
I mean, at first it was. I mean, the whole time it was everybody. But then when I gave Bodhi the one of one that I gave him, or that I made him, and then seeing like tweets for the next 3 days of him still having it on and just not taking
Oh,
it
he didn't
off,
take it off.
that was like crazy to me. And
He
then like
still
Jesse,
doesn't take it off, bro.
Yeah.
He still streams with it all the time,
Yeah.
like-
yeah,
Was he streaming today with it on? I think maybe or yesterday.
I think every time I tune into his stream, he's wearing it.
No, every
Yeah, like-
fucking
Dude,
time.
it's
I
nice
think
and
he
like
actually has
loose on
two
him too.
shirts.
It's like he's like a little, he's like a komodo on or something. He's just kind of fucking vibing around in it for sure. 'Cause-
The thing is, after hanging out with Bodhi the many times that we have now, that shirt is perfect for his type, what he wears all the time. It's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
perfect
that's pretty
for
much
him.
just what he wears.
Loose,
Yeah,
light, just
it was-
comfortable. Like he wants to be comfortable. So like that's a perfect.
Yeah.
It really is a perfect shirt for
They
him,
hit it on the head.
especially with the skin and everything. So yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah, that
Hell
picture of him carrying that massive pizza and he's got the shirt on. I was like, dude, like that's like I need to make that like the banner on my website or something. Like that's just like the best photo.
I would say
Absolutely.
like Bodie has these like random event qualities to him to where he does like some weird shit, and that was definitely one of the weird things that I guess I kind of glossed over a little bit, but like he just showed up to our Airbnb one day with this massive fucking pizza. I mean,
It was the morning after.
Like, it was the
huge.
size of-
after the
it was
baseball,
a-
yeah.
it was like the size of a table, and it's just like he's like, oh yeah, I just went for a walk, saw the pizza place, stopped in and got this. Like, bro, like this is some fucking cartoon ass
50-inch
pizza.
pizza.
Like,
Yeah,
what
like
the
it's
fuck?
the type of pizza where like you need double doors to get that in the house. Like
Yeah, bro, I think we literally did. We
Oh,
had
he
to use
fed the
double
whole
doors.
RuneScape category for lunch with that pizza that
Dude,
day.
he did.
Yeah,
that was
it
pretty
was-
legit.
It was just
I was
yeah.
shaking when I was eating it, but it still felt good.
No, I was
Like, I
hungover.
remember when he-
I looked at that pizza and I was like, who in the fuck ordered this fucking like wall? It was a wall.
I remember it got finished, and he came
was
back to the
good,
house
too. It
later
was
that
good
night and was
pizza.
like, "Where's the pizza?" And I was like, "Dude, it got finished." He was like, "There's no." He was like, "There's no way. Who trashed it?" I was like, "Dude, I threw away an empty box.
Bro.
Like I took
Yeah,
it out
that's what he was
myself. Like,
saying. He was like,
we
"Who threw the
had
pizza
everyone
away?"
over today.
That was
It's
the
like, you
most
fed
fucking cartoon Ed, Ed
hundreds of
Eddie,
people.
Tom and Jerry ass pizza I've ever fucking
That shit was a
seen,
blanket.
bro.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
that was a literally
Only
a
in
blanket.
Vegas. That's some Vegas ass shit right there.
The funny
really
part
is,
is he
though.
was still convinced that you threw it out. Like I asked him later, and he was like, "Yeah, someone threw it
Yeah,
out."
I
was
know.
like,
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like pissed at me. I went back to him multiple times, like, dude, just letting you know, like, we ate it, dude. Like everyone came over in the daytime, like they were all really high.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing is,
Yeah.
like, you got a big pizza like that, so now like no one's gonna feel bad about grabbing one, you know? It's because it's
Plus,
yeah,
weed
yeah.
was legal, so like there was that whole group of people that were literally just high for 4 days. You know, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
people coming from states
Purple
where
Clown,
it's not
very high.
legal, like getting the most out of
for sure.
Vegas. You got Clone. Just
I'm pretty sure
fucking-
Jake C and Clone ate half that pizza by themselves.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
pretty
yeah.
fucking sure. Yeah, dude,
Let's-
Jake
let's
was
be-
literally like injecting insulin in between grabbing slices. Like, he was fucking, like, he was going for it, dude.
He's fueled for sure.
Let's be real though. Like we never get the most out of Vegas. The Vegas always gets the most out of us.
That's true.
Every time.
Yeah, dude, that was
Jesus
Every fucking
Christ.
I
time.
think
what are we doing?
They, like-
Philosophies over here.
dude, there's a couple things in
Hey,
Vegas that
man,
were
who else is gonna
definitely
deliver
Bro,
it to you
true.
but me?
there's a couple things that were really cool, but like, I think overall I think I enjoyed San Diego more just because San Diego is
Shut
like,
up.
Wow.
No
Well,
way.
no,
No
we
way.
talked about
No
this.
way.
Shut up, dude.
No.
I-
way.
They had
I
their
think-
own little things.
I
That's
know,
a
that was just
valid
me.
opinion because San Diego was purely like community TwitchCon stuff. Vegas was that, and it was Vegas. So like you had to do
it's-
both,
yeah.
and it was
and it was,
so
it's always
much,
and
dude.
it was Vegas.
I felt so
I
torn.
think
not
Vegas
to
was a
say,
little split up. Mitchie, are you going to RuneFest?
oh yeah.
Is the question.
Oh, let's go.
Oh hell yeah!
You gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I
RuneFest
gotta
gonna
go.
be fucking insane. I'm
How are we
stoked for
feeling
RuneFest.
about that?
I'm super excited for that, and hopefully we'll have some special stuff in the works for it.
Okay, special stuff.
Mhm.
I want to what do we got to do to get a Mitchie Fox booth? at
Dude, that's
Rune
what I'm saying.
come
People
on,
have been
fuck.
like
Yeah.
tweeting
mean-
stuff like that. I'm like, dude,
I thought you were about to ask for a custom
custom.
shirt. I thought you were about
I
to
mean,
go
they
for it.
know
I
who you
mean,
are at
Dude,
this
if
point.
you-
They can't
No,
not.
yeah,
you
you
can
and
literally
Swing
just
could help us
stand,
out with
set
that,
up a
right?
table outside the convention center, dude, and you would fucking
Yeah,
crush.
seriously.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would
so
say,
sick,
but here's the thing: is like,
actually.
if you want to sell some T-shirts, I think it's a great idea. But if you want to enjoy the experience, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, hire
You don't wanna
someone to
make it
sell
about
t-shirts for
business.
you.
That you could do that. You could bring an assistant, you know, for the brand to help
Yeah.
you. You could do that also.
I have blackmail on Ayiza, bro. We can make him stand out there and sell shirts for
That
you.
would be funny.
We could do
There
some
we
of
go.
That would
Yeah.
be good.
that.
For real though, you'd probably sell a shirt to every attendee. I would say like.
Oh, dude, that would
there'd be
clear
very few
if you were
people
able to
that
do
would buy,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I've already
Wow.
had like tons of people hitting me up, like being like, "Are you gonna have merch there? Like, are you making RuneFest merch?" And I was like, "Well, let's talk to Jagex first." And I don't know, it would be
Yeah.
sick though. But
Well,
we'll
what you
see.
could do is you could talk to Jagex about it and then just like give them a bunch of merch to sell at RuneFest. So like you don't have to be there selling it.
Yeah,
And you get commission off the
Yeah.
sales.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah,
they use you
and
for
I'm
an
honestly
official merch line
wondering,
after that. That'd
like,
be sick.
what the contact has been, because at this point they know. There's no way they don't know about who you are and your merch. I mean, they've seen so many
Aiza
people in
commented
the
on that,
community
absolutely.
wearing it. Like, has there been any talks of them, at the very least, like giving you props on what you've been doing so far?
Oh yeah, I mean there've been plenty of people that, work for Jagex that have been just super big supporters of my stuff. When I met Aiza at the base party, I like walked up to him and Sween and they were just like hyping me up like crazy, and that was a whole experience in itself. But yeah, there's been I can't talk about anything else.
There we
Fair
go.
enough.
All right,
That's
let's
that's a
go.
good thing.
On
You
the
heard it
Patreon
first
cast,
here.
on the Patreon
Yeah.
cast. he's
You
gonna
heard it
reveal
here
all.
first. Exclusive Base After Dark.
Dude, I was gonna say,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
in regard to that, it's weird to me that, like, maybe this is just my preference, but all the pretty much, I'd say 80% before you came about and started crushing it. I would say like 80% of the RuneScape centric merch I've seen just fucking sucked. It's
Oh,
just
it was
bad.
so bad.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
always
Pretty
looking
bad.
too.
It's just
Always
bad.
looking.
It's just
That's what I'm
bad.
wondering. Like, who else? Like, Mitchie, who do you think else is like really crushing it? Like, who is there anyone in your opinion who, like, you really admire merch that they make?
In the RuneScape community,
Yeah, within
Yeah.
RuneScape.
well, Whale's stuff I absolutely love. He is absolutely
Oh, yeah, I know
crushing
Whale.
the stuff
Murder.
he's doing, and he
Yeah.
is doing it in such a unique
Whale.
way where it's all like hand drawn before it's turned into graphics, and like he brings the original sketches into the designs and it makes it stand out from like everything else so much. It's just like such a unique style. I love what he does so much. And obviously Uberu, dude kills it. Dude
Mhm.
makes great stuff. Always with the bits. And recently Jellyfish, with the stuff that she's been putting out, has been just so different from anything any of us have been doing. That really is just feels very fresh, and I've been really enjoying that stuff as well. So I mean, those are definitely my favorites currently.
Have you
Yeah,
taken
I
any
like her style,
inspiration
but
from
she's-
any of them?
What was that?
Have you taken any inspiration from any of them?
No.
Fair enough.
I try to keep
I like that.
I
I'm
try to
just curious.
Base.
I try to keep
Man,
my stuff
that was
my
Standing
Standing
own.
on
Fuck.
business.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stand
well,
on it.
fair enough.
I was.
And
Go ahead, Hamzy.
you know what's also crazy? We got collabs coming out with 3 of the 4 artists you just named. including
Yup.
yourself.
You
That
guys
is
pick
true.
the right people for
Fucking go.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I believe the only shirt, as far as our merch collab goes, that we're releasing for the podcast, the only shirt we're waiting on is for Mr. Uberu, which is probably going to be
Yeah.
our. It's definitely the shitpost shirt. You know, if you want a crazy, you want a wild one, it's the it's big, it's bold, and
Beautiful.
you probably wouldn't wear it in public too much, or maybe you will. I don't know. It depends on who you are.
I'll wear it to the
You
gym,
should.
dude.
You should.
I'm gonna turn it into
Yeah.
a cutoff.
Oh, for sure, you got to.
Those are perfect.
I was gonna ask you, have you had anybody who's like, if you had any like copycats essentially? Have you seen anything where people have tried to basically? I would
Yes.
would
Yeah.
assume you're at the level
You don't
now
have
to
an
where
in-range,
somebody, yeah, they see the success and they're like, oh, I can do that, but different, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like not different.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it, and I don't know. At this point, I just think it's like funny. It's one of those things where it's like you're not gonna really get a lot of success just like trying to ride somebody else's wave. You gotta be original to an extent, and just like bring your own stuff, bring your own style. Like you can't just be, fully copying what somebody else is doing.
Mhm.
It's just not going to get you very far.
We tell Noble that all the time.
But yeah, I
That's
mean,
awesome.
I've seen it a couple of times, a lot more recently. But yeah, I just think it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, they would have to do what you do better than you, and what you do is so unique anyway. So it's like it's a losing battle. There's no reason they should do it. So
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, yours is also very niche, so like anyone would already know. But it's kind of funny. We've actually seen a good amount of people copying Whales merch.
Oh,
He's
really?
got like, Yeah. Like Wales shit has been ripped off by like massive social media
Oh,
accounts,
yeah.
like shirts that go hard.
Yeah, I know about the
And
like the
it's like-
Garfield Con one that
Yeah,
got ripped
yeah.
off.
And it's like Wales shirt. Like, I mean, that's
Right.
more generic, not as like RuneScape. I feel like it, like if it was closer to the RuneScape category, like it's like a smaller town. But like when it comes to that kind of stuff, like there's just been people trying to straight up.
I
No,
wore the
dude,
Garfield
you're right.
shirt
And you know
last
what's
cast.
crazy is like if one of these like big companies that produces like streetwear, like graphic type t-shirts, if they hired well to do a merch line for them, they'd be rich. They would.
Oh, yeah.
They would be. They would
Absolutely.
hit the
Urban
fucking,
Outfitters or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, they would hit the fucking gold mine. Like I hope one day someone picks him up. Like they
I do
need to.
too.
Like
He's so-
he
he's
and
so
like he deserves it
creative.
too. Yeah.
So creative, so unique. Just it's his stuff stands out so much.
A great
Yeah.
artist too, unique style.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
And that's like you said, the sketching, like he sketched everything out. Like the shirt he did for us, like he actually like hand sketched it all out.
that
I know
shit,
that
dude,
took
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that took a lot of time because the details
Yeah.
there you can see it. Like I know he didn't just sit down and just doodle. Like it's
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah, when he
So-
showed me his whole process, I was blown away, and I was like, it makes sense why your stuff looks so unique. It's because it's done in such a different way than most people are, making digital designs and stuff like that now.
Mhm.
oh, he's a fantastic artist. Yeah, we have a lot of respect for Whale and Uberu and your art as well. Really, fucking, we're just so happy to be collabing with you guys with this merch that's coming
Hell
out.
yeah.
I can't fucking wait, man.
Yeah,
like,
I
they all look
was
so good.
I was stoked when you guys hit me up. I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go. And then
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
found out that you guys had Whale and Oob as well, I was like, oh my god, this is about to go crazy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like fucking assembled the Avengers out here.
Yeah, we really did.
I think it was easy. I remember just like talking with Saintus about like merch. I was like, you gotta go Mitchie, Uberu, Well. I was like, there's 3 t-shirts right there. Like that's and that like I mean, we could do more, but 3's fine. Like that's great. That's and they all have a different style, so it's you get a unique shirt. This kind of shirt for everybody. I feel like that's the best
Yeah.
thing with the catalog. Like just
I
having
love that.
having
Yeah.
a shirt for everybody, like everybody's style. Some people like minimalistic, some people like the bold in your face, some people kind of like in between or something unique. So like it makes the most sense, I think, too.
And some
Especially with
people will cop the
podcasts,
stack,
like our demographic,
do
our
that.
audience who are trying to sell this stuff to. Like, I know we have people from a lot of different walks of life who listen to us fucking yap while they're doing whatever they do throughout the day. So it is nice to have variety for sure.
Also, thank you for letting us yap.
Yeah,
think
shout out to all the
Yeah.
patrons. Shout out to
Shout
everybody. Before speaking of the Patreon cast, we're gonna cover a couple more of these topics for and then do the Twitter workshop and then jump into that.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I feel like we should
and then if you guys
ask,
have any more questions, go ahead. if
we
you have
should
any more.
ask Mitchie the question.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
We should ask Mitchie the question. I thought about that.
Shit.
We gotta ask him the
Dude,
yeah, we gotta ask him the
that's
question.
a good one.
That was a good one. I'm glad you remember that. Dude.
Yeah.
It's been
T-Pop,
so
do you want
long
the honors?
since we've asked. Holy fuck.
Yeah. No, I'll take it. Mr. Mitchie Fox. Okay, we have a question for you. If
Okay.
you had to hypothetically perform the sexual act of the Eiffel Tower with one other person from this call, and that sexual act will be performed with a random individual of your choice in the middle, okay? I mean, not random individual. I'm
Random
talking about
of your
hypothetical.
choice.
a hypothetical,
Not random. hypothetical.
variable, person in the middle. Who is
got
the
it.
other
Non-specific person.
Who is the other person that you would like to clap hands with to complete the Eiffel Tower if you had to pick from us?
That's such a hard question. Can I pick everybody?
No.
No.
Gee,
That's
wow.
hey, the circle
Cop
jerk.
out.
The circle jerk happened. There you
No,
can't
go.
do
that
the
is a
cop
cop
out.
out.
Like,
I
like
mean,
in a
you gotta
non-hypothetical
I
way,
mean-
yes, you can pick all of us. Well, we can
Say
coordinate
less,
on that
say
later.
dude, damn.
No one's feelings will get hurt.
No,
actually.
no,
Oh,
yeah, we
every-
don't-
everybody's been picked
Genuinely.
once or
Don't read too
twice.
Dude,
deep
please
into
pick
it.
me. I'll wear the shirt while we do it.
We've
fucking
all
let
won
him
many
fucking-
times.
jeez.
Don't feel bad,
T-Papa hasn't really won ever, but the rest of us
I
have
won a lot of
won.
them. What are you talking
Have
about?
I won?
Dude,
I don't
no,
think
you
I've
have
won. I
not.
don't think I've been here.
Well, that's true.
I
You haven't been here that
mean,
long.
Shit, I'm gonna be real. I gotta go tasty on this one.
Okay.
Let's
Hey.
go. We'd have a good time.
There we go.
We
We'd have a
would,
pretty
we
good
would.
time in the Eiffel Tower, I think.
It's clout based only.
technically you never asked me this question, so
Dude.
I'm gonna say, and it's gotta be Hamzy.
Dude,
That's
of
a
course.
fair-
Let's
Fish
fucking
market,
go.
fucking
Let's
damn
go,
it,
bro.
Fish market special.
It's
I mean-
gotta be Hamzy.
We were as close as.
It's okay. Like I expected you
Yeah.
to pick like Hamzy taste, maybe me, but like T Papa and Ignoble definitely. Like actually, you know what? Let's do this.
No.
Let's do this. We had somebody go through and put down an Excel sheet how many podcasts. Hey, if there's any crazy person out there, we would love to know who won the most Eiffel Tower challenges on the original podcast.
Wait,
If you
hold
wanna
on.
That's a
do it,
good-
if you want to go
quick
through
sec.
it,
It's honestly probably going to be Zoe.
It's
I'm
funny.
gonna-
true.
Yeah.
I won more than
Zoe
you guys
won a
think
lot.
I won. I had a streak of like almost like 4 in a row one time. It was
I came
crazy.
out strong. I remember I was winning a lot of them, and then I just Zoe
Yeah, no,
started really
I picked
taking
up
them.
in the second half. That's for sure.
I think most people have said Zoe.
If
I
T
almost-
Papa
Definitely
wasn't
good
married, I would
Yeah.
pick T Papa. If he wasn't married, I'd pick T
I
Papa
think,
second.
yeah,
Alright.
Zoe is just.
Definitely.
I feel like Zoe's a
Yeah.
cop out pick though, 'cause she just like has that calm energy. She's very like inviting.
it's-
like
it's
she's
a
like.
safe
Now,
pick.
whenever
yeah,
someone
yeah.
picks
Yeah.
Zoe, we'd say cop out essentially if we felt like
Yeah.
we'd call him
yeah,
out. You know?
yeah. But yeah, this is a very legendary question that dates back to the origins of the podcast.
We
Well,
can't
I
ask it
remember
that much anymore
Awkward
because we don't
episode.
often have guests. Only special occasions
Yeah,
like you.
yeah, we don't have guests
True.
really anymore
Yeah.
unless they're like super fucking cool.
It's
So.
funny that you said T Papa has barely won any because I almost picked T Papa for the bit.
Dude, oh man, dude. So
Damn.
close.
Well,
See?
Yeah.
You're
Almost doesn't
close.
count.
You're close at least, man.
Yeah.
You're almost. But
That's a
Tasty,
no.
that's good though for us, T Papa, because like he's Tasty securing the Behemoth Mitchie Fox merge collab, the
Yeah,
Eiffel
exactly.
Tower.
I know.
So,
There we go.
That shit's gonna go
You,
hard.
you can't blame him.
Strap in.
Can't blame him.
Yeah,
be
you
in
are
touch.
actually.
Yeah. So when the
We'll be in
deal's closed,
contact.
when the-
Yeah.
It's actually in the script for tomorrow's episode,
Yeah.
dude. I hope you're ready. It's gonna be a wild one.
when the deal's closing, he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, we need to go sign some papers." Like, all right, I got you.
I'll okay. Let me rip this topic because I want to talk about this. Is one I put in here. This was pretty crazy. So this is a Tinder user, right? He trained a bot to swipe based on his preferences and use Chat GPT to chat with over 5,000 women, and he got engaged to the woman that Chat GPT suggested to him. Like I thought this was fake, but then I read into it, and like, it's legit. Like he put in the time, and he's legitimately getting married to one of these women
but,
that
like, does she
So,
know?
yeah, that was my question. Does she know?
I
believe
I
that
would
she-
assume she knows at this point.
yeah, she knows.
hopefully.
She's aware. She's aware,
Hopefully.
and because that's what I read. Like she's aware and is like just down. I guess she's just down with it. She does not care.
I'm
Like,
just
That's
dying
kind
to
of like
know
a
how
first
it
date
works out.
thing.
they're
you
so
should be-
compatible.
you should be
That is a
talking
cool.
about,
I mean, do you think
know?
it's a cool story, or do you think it's weird? Like if you like if someone told you that, would you be like, wow? Like, well, how would you feel?
Dude,
I'd
if
say
someone
he's
told me that
gaming.
on the first date,
He's
I would
gaming.
probably be a little
He's
upset. But then if I like them, I
No,
would be
no.
less upset.
Do you? I don't think you
Not
told her on the
first
first
date.
date. I
It's
think
like-
yeah, I think you told her later on.
Yeah, it's
He's gotta
like,
get her-
lit-
he's
like
gotta-
you're
I
already
I
invested
would tell
at
them
this
on the
point.
first date. That's like a first date thing.
No,
Okay.
no. Like
No,
imagine,
dude, no.
imagine you're like dating this person
Like,
for
you're a
6 months,
psycho.
and then you're in love with them, and then they
Yeah.
come up and tell you, "Hey, by
It's
the
kind
way,
of a psycho thing to do.
By the way, you were talking to ChatGPT the whole time.
No,
and
here's
you have
the
no
riz
idea.
though. He goes, I did that because it took all that. The thousands of women, and you were the only one. Like you were the only one who was
Literally.
right for
To
me.
me, it comes down to like, why did he do it? Was he like, oh my god, I'm gonna let AI like guide this decision
He has
for me?
no
and I
riz.
entrust
He has
it,
no riz.
And he has no riz, or
Zero
is he
riz.
so fucking
Well,
lazy? he was
zero
like, I'm
riz.
trying to go play some games. All right, I'm gonna go queue up this thing, and it's gonna spit out a couple like top contenders, and then I'll just
Yeah.
I don't know
I
which
said-
one is worse. I really
If you're
don't.
smart enough to
You're
build
right,
an AI
actually,
bot
both
to
of
do
those are
this
pretty
for you,
bad.
you have no
I just know
riz.
which one
You
I
have
wanna
no
be.
riz.
Well,
I
he has
promise
enough riz
you.
to convince the girl to marry
Yeah.
him. So
I don't know. I feel like it's
No, the
I feel
Chat
like-
GPT bot communicated for him.
I feel
didn't
like
it?
I feel
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
depends on like what his intentions were, if it is like a good thing or not, because if he did do it to just be efficient, like he was just trying to be efficient, like I don't think that's the worst thing ever,
Who are we to judge good and bad? Let's be real. Like,
Dude, what do you mean?
Right?
We're
Yeah,
all
I mean, Alex
morally,
getting hella
ethically sound people.
philosophical
We've never
today.
done anything wrong in our lives.
yeah, I don't know.
I consider myself.
I'm
I'm
drinking.
Everything I say
so
is
I get
right, you know
philosophical
what
when
I
I
mean?
have some alcohol.
Yeah. What's the worst thing you've ever done, Krylax?
The worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I tell you that on this podcast? Right now?
I'm like trying
remember
to dig
on
deep.
Highway 71, that summer.
Well,
we had
that's a
few
subjective
drinks.
question,
in
man. That's a
2014, I
subjective
drunk.
They
drove
never
for
found the
first time and
body.
I killed a family of 4 or what?
I saw a tweet, Tasty, that I was gonna send you, but I didn't. It was something. It was about Teslas, and it was like, I don't want a Tesla. If I'm gonna hit a kid at the stop sign, I want to fucking do it myself. Something like that. It was like fitting for you, 100%. I forgot how it was worded, but it was really good.
Bro, dude, during that joke, Hamzy fucking straight face did not laugh, dude. Dude, go just scroll back 10 seconds, click 10 seconds back on Spotify,
Dude.
watch Hamzy's face just
Hamzy,
fucking-
when were you, like, what year?
It was
what
a
year-
joke. It was a
what-
joke.
What year do you think you were hit by the car? Do you remember what year it was? Like when you were hit by the car?
The year that I was hit by a car,
Dude, I recently
it
watched
must
that
have
too, probably,
been.
bro.
I think it was summer '99 or 2000.
Yeah. If it was a clone of Tasty who hit you, like it would make sense. Like I could see that. Like Tasty hitting you.
I'm
like,
a very
it would-
good driver. I'll have you guys know.
What do
I'm
you mean by that?
fantastic. If I hit a kid, it's gonna be on purpose. Like it's not an accident, dude.
Max, do you think I'm a good driver?
Yeah, you're a solid driver. I never.
Okay, because the one time that we were in that small ass Miata and we were in Arizona and I drove over that intersection and we went flying, bro.
I forgot
You
about
remember
that.
that?
No, you're not a good driver. Yeah, I forgot about that entirely. Yeah.
You
I
guys
wish,
got air in a
uh,
Miata?
We went airborne. So I rented a car because I went out to Arizona just to visit, and I rented a car and they gave me a Miata, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let me drive this thing. It's a sports car. It's quick. It's really light and small." And Max and I are both pretty tall guys.
I thought you were about to
But
say
his-
drunk.
Legally, no, we were not.
Allegedly.
Maybe.
Allegedly. So
I
Max's
was
AC
driving.
was broken, or we would have taken his car. But I was like, okay, let's hop in here, bro. He's like scrunched in this car. And one thing about some of the intersections in Arizona is like you go up a hill and it goes down, so you're not supposed to go fast through the intersection. This thing is quick. I
going
hit the gas pedal. Yeah, I'm a quick driver. So I hit the gas pedal and we go over this intersection and literally get off the ground, or all 4 tires off the ground.
We got some air. It was.
Get some air and then land. And it was almost immediately after turning out of his house, and I was just looking at him. I was like, "Dude, he thinks I'm gonna kill him." 100%.
That reminded me of a story. So when we did base Tennessee, went to Gallenberg, Tennessee, I was in an SUV and I picked up Bodie from the airport. I picked up Bodie, Cold and Well. We're the we had code names for the cars. We were the Hot Chicken Express, or whatever the fuck it was. And I
What was
know
mean, dude?
that he was terrified the way I was driving for sure. I need to sit down. I wish
Who,
he could
Bodie?
yeah, he was definitely
Well, they
scared. 'cause I was-
barely have cars in the UK. So like, I don't even fucking blame them, dude.
Well, this thing is like,
Yeah.
I know the roads, I know those interstates, I know you know how you got kind of, well, actually, you guys didn't come that way, but
you
you
know
have
what
to go,
you can get away with.
you have to go through,
basically.
you have to go through East Tennessee, like going from Middle Tennessee to East Tennessee, you go over, it's called Mount Eagle, and it's like, it's a fucking winding all the way up, and then it goes all the way down when you get on the other side. And I was just fucking cooking it, moving, like fucking shuffle steering, like minimal inputs, going fast as fuck. And like he was grabbing the oh shit handle, like fucking the whole time. Just kept looking back in the rear view, and I saw him
Really?
like sitting up and fucking grabbing the thing. Yeah, and then I remember I stopped on the side of the interstate. He's like, "What are you doing? What?" He's like, he was really freaking out because I just got him pissed. I pissed on the side of the interstate, like that's custom in the South. I mean, it
Oh
was
my
just fucking.
god.
I got out, dude. He was terrified, bro. Like he thought we were about to explode, but it just reminded me that. Like I'm sure if you asked him, he probably would remember it. I think at Cold and Well, they didn't give a shit. You know, like they're chilling, but like I could. He was tense. He was tense in the back. It was good.
Poor Adam. Why'd you do that to him? He's British, dude. They can
He's
crumble
far too
very
nice to-
easily.
yeah,
The-
he's far too nice to say anything about that too. He's just gonna suffer in fear for the whole ride. That's what he did.
Yeah. We just had to establish it, especially when remember like when we got there, all those like wines you got to go to get up to the actual like cabin, like how fucking sketchy it
Bro.
is.
Dude, me and Uberu, when I picked him up, we came in from the south. We had to drive over the mountain and then down it. So we went through the whole state park. It was just me and him, bro. It was raining, and we were terrified.
Can you believe Ignoble picked up solo mission and they just started railing lines the whole drive?
Allegedly, dude.
Allegedly!
Yeah,
Dude,
like when we
allegedly.
passed by him on the way to the cabin, they were like going down to theirs, and they were just like,
Dude,
fucking
Noel's face
steering
is
wheel.
like, dude, there's no way he wasn't. He's lying if he says otherwise, dude.
Bro, that's a vibe I get from Noble. If Noble got in a wreck and like I could see just like his hands being left on the steering wheel, he'd be gripping that thing for sure. Just the fucking the cartoon arms just hanged on and like he's just gone. I could see that.
Very tight.
We should have
Alright.
known because the funny part is, right when he got here, allegedly he was looking for that plate, bro. He was
Allegedly.
looking for that.
Dude, can we
plate,
talk about
allegedly.
it before we do the Twitter workshop? Ignoble did the Sebe cast this week, but missed our cast. What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck
Yeah,
is that, dude?
I-
Is that an informal resignation? Like, what is that?
He had to
That's some
tend to
fucking
his
bullshit.
spice
No,
garden.
it's not an
His
informal
tribes were
resignation.
growing.
Listen, man, you don't say no to the Sebe cast.
Yeah,
What would you know
the
about
fuck?
that?
I'm skipping out on you guys for the Save A cast too.
I was on it.
Oh, you were?
Weren't you on it kind of recently?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
were you
ready-
actually on it? I don't remember.
Yeah, he
Were
was
you
on it
not
with the
on it?
Juicy,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
go. Yo, you did that.
Try
Why
to
you
fuck
did the double.
Yeah.
That's why you did the double. Okay.
I'm a
The
patron.
du-
of
That
okay,
doesn't
the
count,
don't.
dude.
It
That
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
count.
It's a
You went on
double.
with Juicy. It
I'm a
doesn't
fucking
count, dude.
guest, dude.
doubles don't.
I'll
that-
fucking go on
you-
with you. and
Wait,
I'll-
wait.
I'll-
Are you
I'll-
saying
I'll
your
fucking
Save A cast
chew
don't
you
count
out
if
the
it's a
whole time.
double?
Dude, is it a real Sebe cast if you come on with somebody else though? Like actually.
Well,
That's
that
a good
is the
public.
first thing I asked.
We-
I was
we
like,
did a
damn, dude, are
double
we both
Sebe
not
cast.
like?
Yeah, but was that
Yeah,
even a real
You
yeah.
one?
had to
Just because you
combine
did
our
it.
Hold on.
clouds. Combine
Hamzy-
our
We
Hamzy,
grilled
I-
him about it.
That's
Hamzy, I
good.
got you right
should.
now.
You
Is
should.
this hate on Hamzy Day? Like, what is going on right now?
Yeah,
Dude,
leave it to
yeah,
T-Papa.
like-
I'm really
Let that-
sorry,
Dude,
dude.
mine was a
Fucking
bit,
ops out
okay?
here, man.
Mine was a bit. Him and T Papa had beef. Like he caught out his manhood. You know what I mean? So like that's
I'm
that's real.
sorry.
Oh, fair.
That's
fair,
real
fair,
beef.
fair.
I'm
Now
just talking about
dude, he
nature.
tricked me and I sent him a picture of my wiener, dude. He tricked me.
Is it nice?
Did you-
Hamzy?
You change your yeah, what we got?
I'm ready. I'm ready to hit the Twitter
I mean, it's
workshop.
not
You are.
bad.
We can send it.
Oh, dude,
Before we get
for
into the
once,
Twitter workshop,
Today, I
I
apologize.
prepared, dude. I may
Oh,
have.
you
it,
have a
Casey. I may-
tweet,
I may
Krylex?
have it, bro. I have a couple.
Mitchie, I don't know
bro.
if you have a tweet, but
I do.
I prepared. I prepared.
Oh,
You
you
do?
got
Oh,
something,
shit.
Mitchie?
Mitchie has a-
Oh,
Let's
all
go,
all right.
Mitchie. Let's
bro.
go.
Can I have it?
Okay.
should we make Mitchie go first or last?
Last.
Maybe in the middle.
No, what about the middle?
Yeah, you
Because
know.
then it's like
Yeah,
low pressure.
sandwich.
You know, first
Yeah.
and last
All right.
is kind of high pressure.
Group hug.
Where
Yeah.
do you want me
I
to
like
go?
it.
You probably go
Mine,
first.
I actually.
No,
I actually
no,
need
hold
some
on, I'm
workshop.
digging, I'm
I
digging,
actually
I'm
need some
digging.
workshop. Okay, I need help, so I can go first. So I'll read the first one. It goes, I was
Oh, yeah,
confused
go.
why I kept getting COVID, but I realized I was just withdrawing from meth.
I mean,
That's
Well, can you read it one more time, please?
I was confused why I kept getting COVID, but I realized I was just withdrawing from meth.
Mm.
Nah.
Nah,
Okay.
okay.
You're telling
But it
me a
was meth?
cyst?
Withdrawal.
Yes. It was kind of mid. That's why I was like,
Cut it down a little bit.
it's just my brain thoughts. You're telling me this one I stole from somewhere. You're telling me a cis teen built this chapel?
That was actually kind of funny.
That's pretty good.
I
That's
like
pretty good. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, that's better than the first one for
Oh
sure.
my god.
Yeah.
Clean,
Another th-
easy.
Third one. The third one's
oh,
kind of like,
nice.
whatever. It goes,
Read. Damn.
well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
I saw that on Facebook 10 years ago, but it is
That's-
good.
That's
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
I need to put where my hardcore dies, you know, it's above the picture.
All right. Next.
Mine's kind of cursed.
Ooh. Wow, let's do
Um,
Hamsies and then let's do
wait.
Mitchie.
Okay.
So I got like one tweetable out of 3.
Yeah.
My credit card declined at therapy, and they made me suck my uncle's cock.
Dude.
No, that shit's heat, bro.
That caught me so off guard. Dude,
shit's
yeah,
heat.
yeah.
That's
That's gas.
so bad. That's so
Yeah.
bad.
Dude, after
I thought about that
after the
today
word
while I was
therapy, I had
fucking
no idea what you were
raging
gonna say.
in
Send
traffic
it. That's
today.
crazy. What happened to
I was
you?
fucking screaming my head off in traffic today while I thought of that one.
You thought I was looking at your uncle's cock in
I don't
traffic,
know.
bro.
I guess so, dude.
You literally got caught in traffic.
Nothing like, yeah, nothing to spur of the moment than that. I have a bad one. It's like not bad, I guess.
Is it worse than the first one?
They should change the Drake's drop table to Dragon Two Hands.
You missed your window, but yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that. I wrote this tweet and it says Drake's rare drop should be Dragon Two Hands.
I made it better, dude. I was workshopping.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't better.
workshop.
That's fucking. You fucking butcher my work all the time.
Dude,
What was
that is
yours,
worse.
Prison Joe again? Say it
Drake's
again.
rare drop would be a Dragon Two Hand? No, because there's actually Drakes in
No,
the game.
his I kind of like. Say yours again.
Mine was they should change the Drake's drop table to include Dragon Two Hands. Because like if you say Drakes, people might, especially in the RuneScape context, they might think you're talking about actual Drakes because there's Drakes in the game. That's the reason why I changed it.
Okay.
Either way,
don't-
I'm not
if any-
tweeting it, but I gave you something. Thanks, Saint Tits.
Anyone else? T Papa or Hamzy or Mitchie?
Tasty,
Oh,
did
you
you
go?
go?
Yours.
Yeah,
no,
let's
I don't
sandwich
got
Michi
one
right
today,
now.
bro. I'm scraping the dredges on.
All right, I have two. They're not incredible. The first one is Shorty must be a Tan's Fang the way she blowing my pipe.
That's
and
Okay.
great.
That's solid.
Solid.
That's solid.
Okay.
Pretty good, yeah.
And then the other one is whenever I'm at the doctor's getting a physical and they tell me to cough while they cut my balls, I make sure to get a little bricked up to boost their self-esteem.
Okay. Yeah, we
That's a
shortened
good
that one. That's a good one, but
can
we
shorten
shortened
that
it.
one,
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
a
good.
good one. It needs to be
Um,
shortened.
That's
The
a
link
When the
gives it
doc
like a,
when
the
the
link.
when the
Go ahead.
when the doc says cough, I get up.
Half chub. Chubbed up.
I shortened it
half
too
chub
much.
at the
Getting
doctor
bricked
so
up
he has a
before
good
the
day.
doctor.
Dude, they just give me
No.
flashbacks of my bag. I told it on the podcast before, but
Getting
basically,
bricked up before the doctor asked me to cough to boost his self-esteem.
I had a attractive fucking like woman doctor that was gonna do like the examination, and then they like left, and then came back with the fucking like the lunch lady came back to give to like touch my balls. Worst day of
Olga.
my life. I'll never forget it. I told it on the podcast.
Side-
before,
Side tweet I just thought of based off Mitchie's tweet. A Viagra a day keeps the doctor away.
That actually
A
would make you go
Viagra
to
day is
the
a great
doctor.
start. Hold on.
but dude, you're killing
Welcome
it.
to
Today.
action lasting more than 4 hours.
Bro, you just
I
talking
think
about
the Tans
T-Papa
Fang one
shooting,
will
bro,
work
shooting. Are you talking
for
about
now.
T-Papa
The
being
other
Joe
one, we
Flacco,
need to
bro? You're
find a
Joe
way.
Flacco today, bro.
We
You're literally
workshop
Joe
that one
Flacco.
later on to make me less words.
Wait, T-Papa, did you go? Do
I'm
you
just
have
throwing shots, man. I'm at
We're leaving the
practice
best
right
for
now.
last.
I was
dude,
trying to
T-Papa.
think of one for Krylax with that last one. Like a Viagra
Yeah, dude,
day.
I didn't.
I don't know. That's a great start. I might steal that start. Give me a week. All right.
A
no,
jerk a day keeps the libido away.
I was trying to like so I have like an actual workshop one.
real?
That I'm trying to like
I
I need
like
to
these.
find one word, and it's
I'm drafting that.
So what I have now, and I don't like this one, but it's keep farting, babe. I'm about to come. But like I don't want to do farting. Like I want to like what's a good action? That's
What
like
about queefing?
Jesus Christ, dude. If that's on the timeline, that's a rough one to see in the morning, you know? Like you wake up, you read that shit, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, dude?
What about this? What about this?
Yeah.
One? What about this? Queef again, babe. I'm almost there.
That's less distressing, actually. I
Yeah,
find
it's
that
less distressing. I think it gets across. All right, so there's that aspect. I don't know if I'm gonna
'Cause
tweet
it's
it.
not like keep queefing. It's like queef again. Like, you know, because you can't just queef on. Oh, maybe you can queef on command. I don't
The
know.
thing is,
I
I
can
can't
queef
tweet
on
that
it
one
like
unless
that.
Annie's at work and she's at home tonight. If I tweet that right now, she's gonna kick my ass, so I can't do anything along those lines.
That's
Fair.
So I have this one. Call me a dragon impling the way she always trying to get my hard clue scroll.
First of all, those drop elite clues.
Those are
You're a
at
fucking
least
idiot.
clues, bro.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Damn
The
it! All
worst
right, hold
thing,
on.
even
I
for
only
you.
know that because I watched. Max
so who
suffer.
drops
Maybe
the
you should-
hard?
No, wait. Maybe you should tweet that so people get upset and they respond. They're like, "You fucking."
Oh,
Yeah.
call me a
Yeah,
dragon
Yeah,
you
you
tweet
should.
that, dude.
Yeah.
You should
Tweet it
tweet
just
that,
for that.
dude.
Tweet
Okay,
it, yeah. do
Call
it.
me a dragon impling the way she always trying to get, or the way she. Call me a dragon impling the way she always trying to get my hard clue.
My clue
Oh.
hard.
My clue
Please don't
hard?
tweet that.
My hard clue scroll.
No.
My clue
Wait, what
hard
w-
is better.
Yeah.
Call me a call my dragon a hard
Call
impling
me a
dragon
dragon
What?
impling
Hey,
the way
man.
she
Shut
always
up.
trying to
Continue.
get my hard clue
You're
scroll.
almost there. You're almost there.
Bro, you have secondhand CTE. What was that, dude? You've been hanging out with me
Are
too
you
much.
okay, Daisy?
I'm just trying to verbalize how that felt when T-Papa read it.
Yeah.
Call me a dragon.
I'm not gonna
implying the
talk
way
shit. I
she
didn't have
tried to get
anything.
yeah, no, we got to get rid of our word always. That's what throws it off. That's why Tasty had an aneurysm.
I was hoping Kralix would either so it wouldn't feel as bad, but he came prepared this week. I'll be prepared next week. Thank you, though, Saint Tits, for the Drakes.
I'm just throwing.
Thank you for shout out to Drake. Drake carried the podcast today. Honestly, his meat.
Dude, I'm
Shout
still
out
gonna
Drake.
be thinking about that meat, and I'm still on the conspiracy theory as well. I'm gonna dive deep into this. Okay.
Yeah, watch the
Let's
video
do it.
again a couple times. Maybe
Yeah,
you'll find
yeah,
something, man.
I will. Slow mo.
Analyze, enhance, zoom. Is T-Pop
Yeah,
about
I
to
mean,
read something else? What is he doing? Are you conjuring
He's
demons
taking
under
a
the desk?
dab or something.
No,
Are you
no,
done?
All right, lads,
no,
are we
I was
ready?
eating an enchilada.
Are you-
Sorry. I
are
put
you-
those in.
are you
I put them in
done?
the oven in the beginning. Yeah, no. Those are my 2 tweets.
Oh, okay.
I have a full public sub right here. Shout out to
We got
my
left,
boy.
Tasty.
I'm ready
I
for
just
that.
tweeted
I, don't,
mine, by
I
the
got
way.
nothing, bro. I got nothing.
I got nothing. Okay, now I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
You guys should both
Wow.
feel bad. That's fucking horrendous.
I mean, I had a
Hey
couple
man,
airballs
that's
for you guys
fine.
to pick
Hamzy
up,
thinks
but-
you have the smallest cock out of all of us, so we're
All
winning.
right, so we're tweeting now. Tweeting now?
He saw. He said it's good.
At least do the juicing job, I guess.
All right, we send
We send.
and
And
That was a banger of a
we
pod,
are
my
about to
friends.
go to the Patreon podcast. Shout out to all of our patrons. Tasty's about to tell a story that changed his life that is terrible about getting catfished. Or
I didn't get
also
catfished.
the Krylax story
clarify.
might be being told. We
Dude,
don't
you're
know.
gonna tell the story
Dude,
today?
maybe the Krylax
Yeah.
story.
Dude,
Dude,
We've
maybe.
been teasing that one
Krylax
for
might
4
tell the
weeks.
story.
Also,
You never know.
Mitchie Fox is
Hamzy, did
releasing
you
an
hear it? Did I
entire
tell it
merch
to you
line on the
after the
Patreon
podcast?
cast. I'm
Yeah.
lying to you. I'm
Yeah,
lying
yeah.
on the internet. But come watch the Patreon podcast. And Hamzy, take us out.
Mitchie, thank you for joining us. We love you. We are honored to have you collabing with us on our merch. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We're fucking out of here.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.